Yeah, setting shit up, setting up stuff. Making sure that there's nothing enabled. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Everything's great. I'm gonna set it to the right screen because that's how we that's how we hate. Is that what would be the next thing? It should be on there. It is. Howdy, people. Howdy. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Hug That Gator today. And also, I do want to give the heads up. I will be streaming tomorrow. This is not because like, oh, I can't stream tomorrow. No, I can. It's just I want to stream today. I wanted to stream today mainly because I was feeling, I don't know, I was feeling in the mood, and also I just wanted to. So I'm drinking water, as you should, by the way. Make sure to drink enough water per day. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing that. Yeah, but this is gonna be the start of a series. Tomorrow is also gonna be the start of a series. I'm just have two kinda long-ish games playing at the same time. Like every other time, like every time I stream, I'll stream 2 games per week. This week is a special one where I'll probably stream. Probably like, cause it'll go this game and then the other game, to go between. Like like if I do my Wednesday stream, it's gonna be either Hug That Gator or Night in the Woods. Cause I'm just gonna say what the other game is. It's gonna be Night in the Woods. Depending on the week, I might flip flop it. I may keep it the same until we finish these 2 games. Yeah. By the way, I do want to say that sporadic streams will probably happen more frequently, depending on how I feel, depending on how everything goes, how I'm feeling, my school schedule, that type of stuff. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm gonna say now, because I don't think I need to say anything else. Oh, by the way, I am working on an intro video. I'm still writing the outline for it right now, mainly just so I can get what I want to like permanently say in there, and then it will be edited slowly by me in my free time. Then it will be done. I don't want to give it a date. I'm not gonna give it a date, but within at least the next 2, like either sometime at middle. I hope to have it finished by sometime either this month or next month. Because I'm learning how to edit. I'm gonna learn how to edit with my intro video, just so like, you know, it probably will have not the greatest editing, but I don't give a fuck. It's just the intro to editing for me, and I want to do it with my intro because then it'll be like, you know, probably, you know, you want to do like, but you know, for me it would just be like, yeah, I want to do this. Then it'll help me constantly start trying to do small edits. You know, like I do clips every now and then, that type of shit. But yeah, I am gonna play this game for however the fuck long I feel like it. If this game has voices, God, I'm gonna do voices for this. If it doesn't need voices, then I'm definitely not fucking doing voices for it. Fuck that. Hey, I love doing voices as much as the next guy, but fuck doing voices constant. Like, I mean, except for like when I'm doing like a stream like Deltarune with Willow, or like doing like a murder mystery with Sonic, then, you know, I have someone to bounce off of. It's easier to do and that type of stuff. Night in the Woods is probably not the best because I also had to bounce off myself, but we'll figure that fucking shit out whenever I get to it. Whenever we get to it. But yeah, let's just start the game. September 4th. Year 201 M 2023 BC. Amid the arid heat of the morning sun of the Volca. Volcal. We're gonna short it to Volcal Bluffs. Volcal Bluffs. Cause fuck that. My dyslexia is kicking my ass. I can't help but miss the living in more tempered weather of the Midwest. I've never seen I've heard the weather in the Midwest. Never cared for it. I have the heat. That's all I'll say about that information. The heat, it's fucking hot where I live. Shit. Not as hot as like some other places, but like not the hottest. Summer sleeves are in style this year. That jacket Omra blog better write this suit. Damn, these words. Why the fuck are these words so weird? Sedate? I don't fucking know. This sedate. I'm dyslexic, by the way. That's gonna be. You're gonna see that. Well, at least it's guaranteed to start getting chillier in a few weeks. Besides, I'm sure to make an impression with this Amber Crockaby and Flint is all the rage these days. Is that what we're doing? Oh. I silently back in the hard plastic seating of the metro. Make sense? I'm on my way to my first day in a new school. Ordinarily, I'd be glued to my phone on the trip, but there's just so much on my mind right now. My folks, Stitch required us to move frequently. Sitch requires us to move frequently, which gives me little time to fit in. Much like how a rolling stone gathers no moss, I could never make a friend I'd keep for longer than a year. Just a lot of promises to keep in touch that peter off within months. Admittedly, it's my fault in the end. True. But that's all going to change starting today. I'm going into senior year now. My last chance to prepare for the world ahead. Luckily for me, the cards are stacked in my favor. I feel around my backpack for a DSLR until my fingers can dominantly fiddle with the middle dial. St. Hammond, really? We're making, okay, is that the St. Hammond, the crater where the dinosaurs died? That's funny. Extremely well known for their artist curriculum. In other words, I'll be surrounded by people who share my interests, even if it's a bit of a ride. Speaking of rides, I was hoping that my parents could drive me there today, but at the time I was up, though they have left for work. No big deal. I like the hustle and bustle of public transportation. I can relate to this. I did have to ride the bus for so many years of my life. God damn, it was so... I'm so happy I did not have to do that my last couple years of high school. Fuck, I hated this shit. I imagine I'm going to have to get used to this anyway. As time passes, my mind wanders to memories of previous schools. Fuck. Man. They all sucked. Hey, I need to make the most of the situation I'm in. Not get all sad like this. I need to do something like take a selfie with a hobo next to me. I won't get stabbed. Get breath through the air. Remain seated. Do nothing. Wuss. Get up and breathe in that fresh city air. Oh, that's funny. I won't get stabbed. Why the fuck would I do this? Take a breath of the city air. I'm interrupted by the ding of the terminal board, and the car gradually starting to come to a stop. I step off the metro, heading out of the station as I follow a few other students heading towards the school. Really? Is that what we're doing? I thought I was going to a fucking pizza place. Not really, but, you know, I wonder what else I would be doing. Oddly enough, I'm only seeing dinosaur students. Not another human to be seen anywhere. Must be one of those dino-heavy regions. Let's hope this isn't a story about racism. We're gonna hope so. Because, man, that's gonna be an interesting story to sell. Dino racism. Is it gonna be like B-Stars where... or is it gonna be more like B-Stars, Zootopia, or is it gonna be like regular Disney movie where they don't have any like major subplots of like, oh, there's a lot of like racism or crack. What are you doing there, Peter? Crack. What? Sorry. There's a lot of greenery here as well. You'd almost forget how close we are to a major city. The pathway leads to a stone bridge that goes over a small creek. Hope the creek is clear. As I walk across, I notice other students meet in pairs, walk with each other. The air begins to fill with the sounds of laughter, stories of how their summer break went. Fuck you. Oh, I just realized that there's like a... there it is. The school peeks out over the trees ahead of me. And as though expecting and welcoming me inside, St. Hammond High, my new home away from home for the next year. I stopped to take a deep breath. The air is crisp, reminding me of my old campground. I went back in elementary. Wow, reading's not my specialty today. I'm so happy my English class is tomorrow. Once again, I'm handed an opportunity to make something of myself. God, fuck off. I'm apprehensive, but hopeful. It's my last shot at this. There's no going back. I take my first step onwards. Here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Ooh, little animation. I do love that little animation. Also, I do like that the main character of the story is just straight up no discernible features. None at all. That's my favorite. Student mill around the front yard. This school is known for its heavy prioritized art programs. Over 2/3 of the graduates end up pursuing a career in arts. Man, I wish I went to a high school like that. And while half of them regret it from what I've read, there's still plenty that made it right. Fuck, I can't do this. Speaking of it, it's also the management. It's management's claim to fame, with the facade of the front entrance being dominated by a vibrant mural. I got a good feeling about this place. A few students eyeball me as I continue to walk in. God, I'm fucking up. Some friends whisper to each other, I just knew this jacket would pay off. Buddy, I don't think that's why they... In front of the doors, the front doors are propped wide open. I feel the cool air inviting me in. It's a familiar yet brand new sight. Oh God, there's... Oh my. This is gonna be an interesting game. Okay, I can already see it. I haven't mentioned it yet, but the school is also unique for its students. We literally went over this so many times, little bro. What are we talking about? I don't know if I have mentioned it, but you mentioned it multiple times. Listen. Listen, you're saying the same shit that he said. Anyway, it's composed composed mostly entirely of dinosaurs. All manner of saurian. Hold a second. I can do this. Hold a second. We're gonna get. I'm gonna look this shit up, bro. Don't worry. Definition.
Saurian.
Saurian. You might have heard that. Saurian. Cool. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Herbivore. Saurian horrible. Okay. I apologize. I'm going to take a breath. Okay. And also, if you wonder why all my things exaggerated, I do theater for a living. Well, I should say do it for a living. I'm studying to do it for a living. More technical leaning side, but you know, tomato cabato. Saurian herbivores. And otherwise. Scales, feathers, tails. Is that a teller? Wings, talons, webbed hands. Not to mention the colors. They're very colorful creatures. People. Things. Can I call them people? Dinosaurs? Dinos. All vibrant enough to challenge the bright murals on the outside of the school. And school is outside. Tomato. What are we doing here? Dozens of the students march around about reconnecting with I think I said that right that time. Reconnecting with their past friends and meeting with new ones. I wish. Some anxiously glare at their schedules, checking every door as though they were numbered at random. Which sometimes it does feel like that. I probably shouldn't be standing around staring. Whoa, is that a human? Whoa. And I'm soon surrounded and overrun by a crowd of neon-colored teenagers. Not used to that. Clearly, my jacket is working like a charm. yeah. Let's go with the jacket, buddy. You know what? Keep it great. Whoa, he's like a life-size mannequin. Hey, new kid. Is this what it's like to be popular? I never was. I really wasn't expecting it to happen this quickly. A few students started taking pictures with their phones. I even see some with sketchbooks and pens in hand, rapidly scribbling on pages. Whoa, a human. I'm just gonna give them a bunch of different voices. Are you like a foreign exchange student? In the chaos, I feel a few people touch my hand. Whoa. Fuck off. Bro, why the fuck they touching my hands like this, bro? I don't like this. Wow. Human skin feels weird. Geez, a bit uncalled for. That's a dick thing to say, you know? You know, it's not... As a flat back off a bit. Oh, it's not that. Oh, it's not that bad. There's so much happening. I don't want to be a party pooper. Come on, bro. Have a backbone. A few more people shout at me to get my attention. Hey, could you look over there for a side profile? Oh man, this is gonna be good reference material. What the fuck are we doing, bro? Wait. I need to get a better look at his skin texture. I once again find myself frozen, only running quietly as I hastily try to follow their instructions. Eventually, All his friends take their phones and talk themselves out before despairing back into their own friend groups. By the time I recover from the shocking situation, the last one breaks off and I find myself seemingly all alone again. Oh, that was my chance to socialize. Not my chance. I blew it. Yeah, that was. You're human, right? Yeah, that's the voice we're going with. A triceratops girl leans in, scanning me up and down. She looked me up and down. She looked me up and down. I looked her up and down. God, I can't fucking remember that TikTok. She pulled that. I only know the beginning part. She's like, girl, you're looking fine. Then she pulled out a gun that was twice as big as mine, bro. Like, the shotgun was like, dude, the size, like, my shotgun was like the size of like a fucking, was the size of like my arm. Hers was the size of my fucking, the size of mine. Yeah, we're gonna go. This is it. Time to seal the deal and get a new friend. Yeah. Close enough. Hey, can I, like, get a selfie with you? It'd be great for one of my classes. Yeah, definitely. She puts an arm around my back for a shoulder hug while poses dramatically. Maybe a bit too friendly. Big smile now. Takes a picture and checks it enthusiastically. I actually said that word? Oh, so I'm Inko. Oh, cool. Yeah. Anyway, gotta go. Ooh. What's the photo for, by the way? Pose. Aloofly true. She paused. Aloofly choosing got some gun. My fashion design class. That jacket is ballin'. Ah. Thanks for the pic, hon. Thanks for the pic, hon. Fucking hell. Well. For my shoulder sag as I take in the sparse hallways around me. That must have been my 15 minutes of fame. Actually, it's more like 15 seconds. Or like a minute and a half because of me. I don't think that it even lasted 15 minutes. No, it did not, little bro. It lasted like a couple minutes. Get better. Oh, get better. Plus ratio. Okay. But there's no way I've already blown it. I try to shake away the negative thoughts. Excuse me. I wish. Fucking hell. I wish that you just could shake those shits off, bro. Unfortunately, I unfortunately cannot. Focus on the positive. The positive of the situation. A bunch of dinosaur people ran up to me, said my texture was weird, said this would be good for their design class, and then left. For a brief moment, I was the talk of the school. Yeah. Click, click, click. The familiar sound draws my attention. I know what that is. At the end of the hall, there's someone kneeling. One with one of the latest camera models, if I'm not mistaken. Hey. That's a dude? I did it. The guy flinches. I flinch too. I hadn't meant to shout. A few students don't bat an eye at it, though. Ooh, I love your eyes. God, I fucking love your eyes. Jesus. Sorry. I love looking at characters' eyes. It's one of my favorite things to look at. If a character, like, I'm gonna say, like, one of my things is, at least for me, I think the character's eyes should say a lot about them. At least around their eye area. At least, like, when I think of or write about characters, I think like about their eyes a little bit, about their face structure, like not really about their face structure. That doesn't fucking matter. But what their eyes and what that part of their face looks like matters. The lower part of their face, fuck it, they can be whatever the fuck it wants. But their eyes, their nose, and like their eyebrows and like hair are the most important things you have, at least for me, about a character. Because that's the thing that most people are looking at. They're looking at the eyes. And if your eyes cannot draw that, they're gonna look at other stuff. Unless like that's part of the design, they're supposed to look at other stuff. Like my character. My character's missing an arm, has a robotic arm. It's supposed to draw you to that arm. And then the character's eyes, the scar on their face, supposed to bring you back up to the eye, to the face. And most time when someone's talking, you either look them in the eyes. Not me though, I can't look people in the eyes. It fucking terrifies me. It's the reason why I can't, even the camera, I don't look in the eyes, look directly at the camera. Mainly because I'm playing games, but like, also because it also scares me a little. I don't like looking things in the eye. Not my type of beat, as some would say. No, it's fine. I managed to get the shot I wanted. The bespeckled, is that the fucking word? Sure. The bespeckled boy, I think he's a parasaur? Double checks the camera's display and smiles. Yep, perfect. This fine print for the yearbook. Can I see? His grin seems to widen at my interest. Of course, here. He turns on the display for me, showing a shot of the hallway. Me as the focal point. Pretty good, right? Look closer, notice that I think it's a little out of focus. And dark. What do you f-stop at? Ah, shit. He stops and glances at me, pleasantly surprised to get a real answer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a photographer myself. I'm taking it as an elective. Cool. With Mr. Ikiada? Yep. Hey Google. What's good? We're just gonna... Yeah, anytime I don't know the way to say it, I'm just gonna look it up. Pronunciation. Edakan. Mr. Edikan? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Thinking back to my memorized class schedule, that does sound familiar. Yep. Oh snap, that's cool, we're classmates. Mr. Ikian's busy, so he just cheeses it for one period. He offers his hand out for a handshake. Sorry, my nose hates me right now. I'm Ben. Are you 10? Inko. We didn't get to choose the name. Yeah, cool. I actually kind of like that because it gives our main character some personality. Friend achieved. I'm actually new here. I kind of figured being the only human student this year at all. St. Hammond isn't one of them. Isn't one of the more popular schools, but the staff put a lot of effort into arts programs. That's great. Love to hear that. Hopefully there's a theater. I would fit right in there. Even the campus itself is designed to like a living art piece. So if you ever need help, From the pause, I'm guessing he's offering some help. I wouldn't say no to a tour. A tour, you say? Well, I'm going back to the principal's office, but I can point out some neat stuff along the way. Good. He raises an eyebrow to himself in contemplation. Might be a good idea to meet the principal, too. He waits for me to follow. Oh, when am I gonna meet the girl herself? I want to meet that Gator. I want to hug that Gator. That's the reason why I'm playing the game, because I saw some TikTok clips, and I saw a hot Gator. Well, maybe hot's not the right word. Maybe an attractive Gator. Because saying hot, maybe be a little more. Some people say. What was it? I don't know. I was told that it would not be the best thing to say about people. Point out some of the things that they have lovely about them. So, one of the lovely things about her, she's a really good personality. And by the way, by personality, I don't mean that for the most part, actually. Okay, so sorry. I got a text message. I'd respond, and if I don't, I'm gonna get shot. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not gonna actually get shot. Probably just lightly yelled at. ... Turns out he wasn't just an avid photographer like me, but also the school council president. Man, is there a literature club? I want to join it. Please. I walk to school with my best friend. Surprise, surprise, she's late again. She's heard a word, I play the pen. I'll consider it sure. No fan of literature. Books with little bit pictures and words leave me a little bit bored. Oh hey, I promise cupcakes. It's it all takes. Sorry. that was an accident. Breaking the song. God. Sometimes you do just break into song in real life, bro. Sometimes you do. If anyone tells you about musical where people randomly bust down the song, don't let them tell you that's wrong. I randomly bust into songs sometimes when I hear like certain phrases. Like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody clap until the end. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for that. Six, 7. That's all I gotta say. 6, 7. Gaster's green. I'm green. I'm old. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's fine. And one of his priorities was taking photos for the school's yearbook for the first day page. Every few minutes, we paused so Ben could take a couple shots, mainly students walking with each other. And while I would watch, I considered helping him in some way. I mean, that camera looked amazing. Then all his extra lenses in his bag. I feel absolutely elevation to finally know someone into photography. And I really want to broach it. But Bill fills the air between us talking more about the school. Which... Am I really? No. Which is why we still go by the feather tails, even though I think it's a tad distasteful. Dang, you're pretty good at this. Do you give tours to all the new students? No, not really. Although it is something I've thought about a lot. Hold on. Hold that thought. Lunari? we're Luna Ari, Ara, Lunara, Lunara. Sorry, a lot of these names are mostly not some of these names are hard. Some of the like scientific, maybe not scientific, more dinosaur names are harder for me. Maybe because I'll admit, I was not a dinosaur kid, that much of a dinosaur. I mean, I do the famous ones, the ones for Jurassic Park. I know the Tyrannosaurus, the Velociraptors, which technically the movie ones are Utah Raptors. And then they actually released the Pyroraptors, which are just real Velociraptors. I know about Allosauruses, Stegosauruses, you know the ones. The one with the 3 fucking horns. You know the ones. Baryonyx. Compies, I know Compies because I ate a kid in Jurassic Park. Pterodactyls. Pterodactyls, because I say it with the fucking P because that's how you read it, that's how you say it, that's how you should say it. Pterodactyls. If you don't want me to say the P, give it up the fucking P. That's all I gotta say. Silent letters are stupid, and that's why I say knight. Knight. Yeah, I say knight. You know, knight, like the royal knight. I don't actually say knight, but I would kind of find that funny if I started to call them pterodactyls. Yeah, pterodactyls. Yeah, I'm just gonna start calling them pterodactyls. Lunaria. Damn, she a baddie. she a baddie. Oh god, this is just showing what type of person I am. Bingo's degree to another student putting up some intricate wall banners. Oh, hey Ben. You have a good summer vacation? I should probably give them different voices to differentiate. I did. Good work on the decorations. They look even better than last year's. Oh, thank you. Yeah, absolutely not. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. What's all this for? What's all this for? She steps aside so I could fully view the banner she just finished with. The Cultural Arts Club. We meet every Thursday after school and look at antique artwork. I said artworks. Even though you would say artworks, because antique artwork, so implying there's more than one that you're looking at. Just saying, grammar people. She initially looked past me to talk with Ben, but she gasps once she realizes, hey, you're human, right? Oh, that's a silly question. You should totally join. Sure. I love human culture. There's this amazing set of ancient masks at my place from ancient Europe. I just adore them. Wow, that's impressive. I think you'd make a good curator. You know what? I probably would. After that club display during Spirit Week last year, I gotta agree. We spent weeks studying that tribe and weeks practicing those dances. Oh, please don't tell me you did that. We also study and paint those styles, like we're learning the techniques of the old masters. Old masters? What is this, Ninjago? That's not fucking stupid fucking ass joke. Yeah, okay, cool. That's good. Hopefully soon we can even get into sculpting, like those old Venus statues. Ooh, Venus, Roman god? I'm pretty sure. Venus is probably has a Greek version. I don't know it. So, baby. Sorry, I don't know if I can remember. We plan on getting one to look at sometime this year. What do you think? It'd be great if you came. Come. It'd be great if you could come. You know, there's a joke to be made here. An easy, really easy joke I can make here. I said a lot of these type jokes in the Dispatch series. This one I won't, because it's a dating sim. I gotta hold myself to a higher standard. But it'd be great if you came would also what your mom said last night. Booyah. Hey, that'd be neat. What do you say, Inko? Maybe. I do love culture. Oh, that's great. Listen, we do have this old chieftain dress we have for ages. We just have to see what it looks like on the real thing. I'll think about it. No way sooner. There a second impact. Second impact near There a second impact event that wears something like that. No way. Is that an Evangelion reference? Or did we just make an Evangelion reference in a fucking dating sim about dating dinosaurs? God, we made a goddamn. Well, hey, nice to catch up. Lunar? God, I'm still gonna. You know what? Fuck it. We're looking it up. We're gonna look up a lot of names in this series. I promise you that. Pronunciation. Lana. Lana? Really? Lenara. Lenara. Yeah, we're gonna. God, I'm gonna fucking struggle with names in this game. Hey, well, it was nice to catch up, Lenara. We gotta go play. We got places to be. We gotta go. Yeah, let's go, Bo. Bye. Bye. Shaves us off, and Ben continues to lead me to the principal's office. Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. Oh, hey, Michael. Listen, we can't talk right now, but I would love to catch up later. Yeah. I'm floored. This guy seems to know just about everyone at school. As much as they know him. Talk about being on top of things. Easy joke. Not gonna make it. He points out a few more minor landmarks in school and stops to greet a number of students. Happy to see him after summer break. Man, sorry for having so many stops. For having to stop so much, not having too many stops. No way. I think it's cool you know everyone. If it only could be cool without making us late. He notices a few more noteworthy landmarks, eventually leading me to its biggest draw. Already knew this place was known for its art, but wow. Just outside the administrative offices, the hallway is filled with wonderful pieces of art. I love art. I'm not good at it. Personally, I mean, like, you know, I'm not good at like drawing art. I mean, like these pieces I probably could do with time, but like, I don't know. I'm average when it comes to pixel art and horrible when it comes to regular art, like regular drawing, like try to draw people in like an art style type art. Always been shit at it. I mean, as some people would say, you just need to practice. Unfortunately, I don't have that time to, well, technically I do have that time to practice, but I kind of use that time also to study and do stuff like this. So, and you know, stuff like that. But you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy art a lot. I do enjoy looking at it. Especially, but it's weird. I love looking at art, but I don't have any posters. Make it make sense, little bro. Make it make sense. All created by alumni and attending students of the school. And this is the gala. All of these pieces of art have been featured in all kind of articles and presentations. Whoa. I know, right? One moment. Ben turns to the nearest door and gives it a polite knock. Who is it? Actually, I'll just do my regular voice because I don't know if they're a man or a woman. Who is it? Is it me, Principal Scalar? And Avi Raptor. Avi Raptor. Yeah, good enough. No older than her. Oh, okay, never mind. Gave me my answer right there. Mid-30s, exit the room holding a steaming mug and sporting a tired smile. Okay, I apologize. I'm figuring some things out about myself. I'm figuring stuff out. God, this is gonna be a funny stream to fucking tell people about. Yeah, okay. Okay. Good morning, Benjamin. Good morning. Inko, this is our esteemed principal. Good morning, ma'am. Her eyes shoot wide mid-spit of her coffee. Oh, I hadn't noticed. You would be Mr. Noto. Inko Ganota. Noto. There might be a fucking joke in there that I don't get. I'll ask someone later. Yes, you're Mr. Ganota, right? Yes. Yes. But my name... Ganota? How wonderful! Gone is the exhaustion on her face instead, gone is the exhaustion on her face, instead replaced with a very wide smile. I'm so happy you chosen our school for your last year, Mr. Newt. Oh, you? What the fuck? Why are we changing names so quickly, bro? Come on. Is that a fucking joke to incognito? Please don't tell me that's the joke. If it is, I'm gonna jump out of a fucking window and jump out kill another person. Be sure to give him a thorough Hammond welcome. Say Hammond. Sorry, I keep looking up stuff. I just want to make sure I know what the fuck I'm referencing. Say. Dinosaur. It's the Hammond. Is it a Jurassic Park fucking reference? I thought it was the crater where they all died. Well, not all died, but you know, where they went extinct. I already was. And if you needed the assistance, my office is always open, Mr. Nito. Brother, why do you keep... Not to mention, the student council is also available for help. Is that right, Ben? Yes, Principal Scalar. Thank you, Principal Scalar. Oh, and Ben, a moment, please. But drags into the office. Leave me alone in the school gala. Whatever they're saying, I can't overhear the over the ambient noise of student body. Either way, it's probably nothing I'm meant to hear. A few feet away, out of earshot, a discussion of the inside. One of the walls behind me is framed a panoramic landscape of the city, painted by hand. Oh, that's beautiful. That's actually really beautiful. What the fuck? Wow, I could practically use this thing as a map with how detailed it is. No wonder it's hanging so prominently by the principal's office. The gentle brushstrokes, the vibrant colors. I could not do that, actually. Never mind. Maybe if it's like something like this, fuck no, I'm not doing that. The evening sun bouncing off of the windows and the majestic scarlet sky enveloping the horizon. All of which combined together give it a dreamscape feeling, like it's ideal vision of the city. It's beautiful. I've never been a big admirer of paintings, but I can't deny this is a masterpiece. Only a teacher could have been able to express this scenic beauty. Only a teacher could have been able to express the scenic beauty of this city with this level of skill and passion. I would draw my Cameron Stone 60 from my bag with this compact engine, barely fitted to an entire shot. Checking the copy of my display, I realized I left out the title of the artist of the piece. The tag says Dreamscape Artist. Oh, Howford. Grade 9? First place 2029. A freshman did this? Jeez. Now that I look at the rest of the painting, this is insane. It's also much better than what I would have made. Almost all the pieces are beautifully drawn. Arylic, Carol, fuck it, pastel. And yet not even one photo. Ink on back. I would see your, how on earth am I meant to start measuring up here? Jesus, I'm fucked. Window? What's that sound? He nudges me back in the back of his hand as a commotion gets closer. Hey, watch it, jackass. Slow your roll, Leatherface. My leg. Watch the perpetrator, aggressor, aggregator finally rounds the corner and comes barreling down the hallway, speeding right towards us. My instinct kicks in and I stumble to the side, avoiding oncoming collision. Is this who I think it is? For a split second, I get a good look at my assailant. It's her. It's her. My wife, my future wife, bro. Green scales, messy hair, faded purple hoodie. She propels herself forward with dexterous hands, spinning the large wheels on her. Only now I notice that she's in a wheelchair. I didn't even know you could go fast in one of those. She glances my way, her pupils lock onto mine. Her gray, gold eyes are marred by bags, like she hasn't slept in days. The girl's entire presence is ghost-like. And that expression, it's like she's looking straight through me. I'm sure she barely registers my existence, but I don't think I'll ever forget her face, that face. Just as she came, however, She's gone. As she leaves, I feel a weight lifted from my shoulder. A weight is lifted from my shoulder. At least until I trip directly into the glass case behind me. Oh! Hey, watch it! Oops. Rolls his hands over the side, carefully filled with worry. Look for some cracks. Usually what falls into some kind of crack or scratch. Guess it's just a dino thing. You humans are lucky you don't sweep over this kind of stuff. Sweat over this kind of stuff. That happen often? Often enough to drain school funds and repairs. That can't be good. Well, not to brag, but I do a vibrato, what the fuck is this word? Fuck it. A chime echoes through the fire. I'm not gonna spend like 20 hours deciphering what a word is because my dyslexia hates me. Through the now empty hall. I freeze, already on my first day. Whoops. Sorry to run on like that. You should get going to your first class. Well, need a tardy slip. I won't need a tardy slip? Nah, it's the first day. Teachers are lenient. I'm fine either way, since, one of the benefits of being class pres. What's your first period? Physical education. Ben sucks the air through his teeth. Pronounce wince. You'll be fine. I mean, you went in a dinosaur school. I'm fucked, bro. Well, technically, I would be a goat in a full dinosaur school. So, anytime they say human, imagine they say satyr. Gymnasium is down that way. God damn, we're gonna fuck up so many lines. Don't keep him waiting too long. I need to get going too. Keep who waiting? Gotta go. I gotta go too. Bye. Whoa. He walks fast when he has somewhere to be. That reaction did exactly instill confidence in me. You had confidence? You're me, little bro. You won't have confidence. I followed Ben's directions toward the school gymnasium. After all the order commotion, it's the first quiet moment to myself. Might as well take it to sort my thoughts. Let's see, what do I think of this place so far? Certainly livelier than the other schools I've been to. Ever since I stepped foot in here, everything's been so lively. Everyone's so exuberant. Oh, if I was, okay. It makes me feel a little out of my depth, since I'm so used to the opposite. Here are people. Did I ever mute myself? I did, okay. I'm just making sure I didn't leave myself mute for so long. You don't know how. It's happened enough times to where I'm just like, yeah, better to check. Chicken. Cool. Sorry, just making sure. I had to check. It's been an hour already. I had to make sure that this stream wasn't a dud. I had to start all over. Here. People like that girl, or they are eager to share their hobbies almost without being prompted. Everywhere else I've been, people just keep to themselves, like they're the old one there, because people have to be. It hits me. This school's art program attracts the students who don't have to be here. The students here don't have to be here. They're choosing to be here. That's why it's so active. Well, alright, what do I do with this information? It means I can probably be friends with anyone I want, right? Weird to say, but with everyone here sort of working with each other, there's bound to be a same level of camaraderie. Oh, nope. No. Thank you, Automod. Thank you, everyone say thank you, Automod, for catching a bot. First bot of the stream, right as we hit 1 hour. That's how you know a good stream is happening, because I hit one. If you hit like close to an hour and you get your first spot, that's how you know. By the way, just wanted that to be said. Maybe I won't have to try. I'm at the gymnasium now, though, so I'll hold this thought for later. Gym class, where the boys are separated from the men, and where people in Herculean physiques are able to show off their sculpted bods. We need to remember how much I dreaded going to PE. The innumerable bad experience from past schools pale in comparison to the many skin knees and broken glasses. Hopefully this school's PE is a lot less grueling. As I stand before the wooden double doors leading into the drawer, I'm struck with how empty the area looks. That's followed by me catching the sound of physical activity coming from within the gym itself. Shoot, I'm really late. I really am late. Ben's earlier warning echoes in my head like a foreboding spirit. I peer through the small window, seeing students standing shoulder to shoulder. Towering over them is a primate who could only guess is our gym teacher, with his arms crossed and scowl on his face. I hope I can get away with being tardy. As I walk into the... Holy fuck! My first thought is how lucky I am to be fucking alive, because I almost fucking died there. I don't even know what was thrown at me, but it might as well been a fucking cannonball. What the fuck? I felt the gym teacher, even though his basketball cap, I feel his stare rage pierce into my soul. Such intensity that I deal throwing for. It only missed by centimeters. That was a warning shot. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Oh. No. Oh, I know the voice I'm doing. Know this way. Know this and know it well, son. I have a policy. Each of my platoons gets one free miss from me a year. And you just spent it. My eyes shift to the students lined up next to him. They're so stiff with fear that I can tell what they're feeling. You get 3 seconds to... You get 3 seconds to lay it on in front of your squadron. Why, in the great name of Davy Crockett, you are late. Well, he didn't even move. He'd take it. I shut my mouth. Simeon Scholar starts marching both back and forth like a drill sergeant. Listen up, because I'm going to say this once. This class we operate on tough love. We learn from our mistakes, so you better play to Raptor Jesus. No fucking way. So you better pray to the Raptor Jesus. You don't forget him. Because if you do, within 3 monstrous steps, the coach stands at the closest distance of 10 yards to 10. I'm so terrified. I'm really terrified, like my character. Within 3 monstrous steps, the coach closed the distance of 10 yards to tower over me. Gulp. Of course, I will be very upset. It will affect poorly on all of us, and that's not something I accept. So, I would love to see you maggots succeed, but if you don't, I'll make it unforgettable. I'm giving him the drill sergeant special. Am I understood? I know my head in fear. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now then, join the rest of your ranks and stiffen it up. Nope. Once I confirm my bladder is intact, I shuffle over where my colleagues stand. I'm a dragon. I feel them staring at me with anger, like I'm responsible for the coach's teaching style. Brother, I just got here. What the fuck you want from me? This is my first year. Fuck you. Oh. Fuck you want from me? What an appalling first impression to make. I should just quit and start over somewhere else while I still can. The teacher takes a second to glance over us, remind himself where... I don't know why I'm going southern. It's because the drill started so southern. The teacher takes a second to glance all over us, reminding himself where he was before I had interrupted. Attention, maggots. Attention, maggots. I almost said a different word instead of maggots. And you can guess what word it was gonna be. Mainly because it's a joke, you know, being gay and all. You will all drop and give me 20 of the finest push-ups. Those guts best be ants farts off that pristine gym floor or else. That I don't need to make that so. With a violent blow of his whistle, the coach also takes his position to show the proper technique. Fuck me. I hide my wince as my knees impact roughly on the ground. The real pain starts as I try to keep pace with everyone around me. My biceps and forearms threaten to splinter from the weight on my body and speed of my jerky movements. Yeah, okay. I never realized how badly out of shape I was. On your feet, you bipedal slugs. This guy, he ain't human. Some kind of primate? Maybe close relative? Fucking hell. I feel my muscles all are in pure agony as I force myself up from the gymnasium floor. Fucking hell. By the time I'm on my feet, my breathing's heavy and coming out in whistles. God, I fucking have asthma. This shit bull fucking sucks. Now, since it's only first day of school, how about we have ourselves a good old game of dodgeball? Oh God, I'm fucked. Did he say dodgeball? Did he say dodgeball? Oh yeah, dodgeball time. Go. I should have glanced towards the overtly enthusiastic Dino next to me, who is absolutely elated at the prospect of upcoming. We only finished the warm-up and my muscles are already screaming. My knees are shaking, my legs burning, and I'm so drenched in sweat that I'm sure I might need a shower after this. I really don't want to play dodgeball. None of us do. Aren't we lucky? First day of school and we get to play a game? I don't do dodgeball. Why not? Not exactly. Alright, maggots. Oh, that's 90. Alright, maggots, pick a side and keep the numbers even. This is a suicide match. Nope. A free-for-all, too. Damien, why don't you socialize by picking your teammates? Shades, you're on the blue team. Oh, I can go. Sorry. I could scroll reel and I accidentally did. Shades, you're on blue team. Wait. Why are their team defense a free-for-all? Alright, I'm going with the human dude. Gotta figure out. Before I can figure out the rules of the dodgeball game, the Dilophosaurus. Oh, I know this one. Dilophosaurus. It's water. I think it's a water dinosaur. Wraps his arm around my neck and brings me to his side of the field. Oh, and one last thing. His lean and tone froze me up to the spot. What's the first rule and only rule we got? And we only got one. Have fun? I'm so far. We are fucked. Wait, what? In other seconds, Janabi becomes a full-blown battleground. I do my best to dodge the oncoming flurry of red rubber spheres coming my way, like fucking bullets. I dive onto the ground, avoiding the oncoming projectiles as soon as they soar overhead, pelted at my comrades. I hear the blows, the guttural groans of those who already succumbed to onsuming on infloat of orbs. Combat crawling away from the fierce front, I entrench myself along the edges of the field in hopes of being ignored. I gazed to the rest of my allies. Oh god, it's full wrap. So many bodies. So, how's the first day treating you, bro? Yep, that's his voice. I look up to see a Finn dino, the same peaked Dilophosaurus, who dragged me to his side of the court, staring down at me and smiling. What do you think? I watch him casually dodge oncoming balls before throwing his own. Name's Damien, by the way. Inko. Nice to meet you. You too, Chrome Dome and Freedom. Chrome Dome. I might just change a lot of the I might change dialogue to make it, instead of, oh, you're human, to Satyr, just for me. You too, Chrome Dome. You horns. Frills. Actually, nah. I'll go Purple Eyes. That's what I'm gonna call myself. Purple, you two, Purple Eyes and Frills. Who said you two could have time to talk? Does my gymnasium look like a debate stage? I mean, yeah, if we got... I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe if we got some of those stands from the auditorium, maybe. I know a guy's uncle who can make this a really classic podium. I look at Damien with absolute bewilderment. What is the guy thinking? The coach looks at him like he's about to explode. Do not play smart with me, son. I keep your traps shut and eyes focused on the enemy. Damien just smiled to give the coach a thumbs up as if we aren't in the middle of an active war zone. You got it, Mr. Sully. That's Coach Sully to you. Got it, Sully. That's Coach Sully to you. And what's the hold up, Shades? You just make yourself an easy target on the floor? Get up and play to win. Alright, guess it's my time to do something of worth. But I'm not exactly good at dodgeball. Oh, maybe I could do the whole blocking thing forever. Hopefully that makes it so everyone doesn't perceive that me wasting the warning shot. But here's where things change. I totally turned around and all equal in the court. A ball aimlessly rolls on the floor in front of me, calling out to be my ammunition. Somehow, weaving through 2 shots at me, picked up the ball. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it now. On fire. I'm on fire. There's no way I'm losing now. I grab onto the ball and start blocking any shots that so much across on the field. Yeah, I'm doing great. Block 1, block 2, block 3. No, I'm really feeling it. I bet everyone's looking at me now. Any thoughts of playing the game suddenly left my mind. Like it was never there. Who cares? Doing this is more than enough. I could be... Hey, new guy. Voice catch my attention. A crimson parasaur. Think fast. What? Oh. Fuck. Fuck me, you dick. The floor is cold. Maybe I shouldn't have come here now. Probably not. A pair of extremely dirty sneakers enter my fear of you. You gonna get up? You gonna get up, Shades? No, I give up. Nope, I give up. I'm fucking dying. Blah. To be fair, fucking human against dinosaurs does not seem fair. BTW. BT dubs. I'm just saying. BT dubs. BTW. We winning up in this chat. Bonk. Ow. Oh man, that hurts. How long was I out? Lying on the floor until they off. Where am I? Oh, fuck me. My vision clears and I sit on a plastic bed. Sun is right here. Oh shit. They brought my sunglasses. Luckily I brought a reserve pair. There's no fucking way. I fucking hate these people. I hate this fucking game. This is so much better. I stayed up from the rubber mattress, taking it in with a tiny room finally. All alone. Not even a school nurse or anything. Oh, there she is. Looks like she's attending to another student who has a snout stuck in a cone. Ah. Huh. Looking at the clock on the wall, it's already noon? That would explain the pounding headache. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Finally awake, shades. I sit ramrod straight. Fear of God struck it into me once more. Calm yourself, cadet. Calm yourself, cadet. You ate a dirty you ate a dirty pretty hard. You ate dirt pretty hard back there. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Wait, you did that? Yeah, I did. I poked you right in the back. Do you know why? Because I messed up? Be more specific, kid. Because I couldn't be a good teammate and got hit in the face? Wrong. It was after that. Nothing happened after that. No, you gave up. But I was doing well. You think so? I was blocking the balls and all. You weren't blocking anything. You were showing off. You were showing off. You found a singular thing you could do and started dancing around like a clown. You focused on the easiest thing and gave up real early. You're so focused that you forgot to look around for a moment. And here you are. You know how a defeated man when I see one, and there's no way in hell I'm letting a student of mine give up so fucking easily. You dumb fucking college. Dumb high school student, dumb bitch. Fuck you. There's no need for me to be this mean. Sorry. Been a snack. Fucking hell. Nuts. It's kind of crazy. I would say it's even nuts. The joke is I'm eating nuts right now, but you can't see it, so. Yeah, I already read it. It's the first period of the day. Or the first day, and you're already giving up. Either way, pretty bad luck you ended up with. You gotta watch around some students. You gotta watch around some students, if you know what I mean. I blinked a few times and recalled the chick that yelled at me to catch, followed by pounding me in the face. Are we is that how you're gonna say that? Do you know that sounded bad, bro? You know that sounded bad. You had to know. I don't know if you can probably not do it. You might be good. Still, we really have to fix that rating, bro. That one, she's a chuckles to himself for a bit. She's something, all right. Yeah, look like the devil herself. Anyway, take the rest of the day off, kid. What? I'm telling you to go home. But Bill gave it the okay. Feel my head again. Am I really not good at... I'm really not good at... Am I really not good to go back to class? Well, I don't give up so easily. So, no. You should go home to your folks. He scratched the back of his head, slightly embarrassed. Right, about that. We tried calling them earlier. Couldn't reach them. Oh no. Gave a sad half smile. Sounds about right. I can make it home fine on my own. He nods. When you get back, don't give up so easily. He holds the door open to the door. There's open. I nod and exit the office. Coach Solly closed the door behind us. I did in his voice. And, oh, here's for tomorrow. A brown paper bag is shoved in my arms, along with my backpack. Peeking in, I see a blue and gold wrapped in plastic. If you hadn't been late, you could have changed it those. Thank you, sir. Next time, Shades, think faster, got it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, that was Lieutenant Dan. Sorry, that's probably a sensitive reference. I shouldn't make that. His smile is positively unnerving. Now, Squirm Cadet. I was trying to replicate the that one scene. Not Lieutenant Dan. I did the thing from Visigow. Well, this is officially the worst first day I've ever had. My feet drag along the linoleum floor. Who the fuck calls it? Just say the fucking floor, you dick face. You fucking bald ass motherfucker. I can't help but painfully think of all the failures of the past few hours. No thanks to a very prominent bump on the back of my head. Ow. I'm worse than everyone here, both on a creative and a physical level. I know I really shouldn't be bothered by it, but I hate to see how far behind I am compared to everyone else here. And I thought I'd make new friends. What was I thinking? And I stopped to shake my head a bit. What the heck am I doing skulking like this? It's bad. It's a bad first day. But it's just the first day. There's still all the rest. Still met Ben and Damien. They're pretty cool. I'm not gonna let my optimism be ruined just because of a bad dodgeball match. Just you wait, St. Hammond. Today was a test run. Tomorrow's the real fucking deal. ... Morning comes. Hey, Wonder Woman. That's Wonder Woman, the Avengers, the Dark Knight. My guy's a fucking nerd. Good. And he's a DC nerd from the looks of it. I've always had a decent internal clock, but it's a new record for me to get accustomed to a new sleeping schedule in just one day. especially with a fully grown lump on my scalp. I move my arm from my sheets, feel my head. Yep, bruised real good. Good worse though. Alright, time to get up. I slipped out of bed, yawned, stretched my arms, and cracked my spine a bit. My room's pretty nice. Quite spacious, even with all the sealed boxes. I brush my hand over one of them with my other clothes. I'll get around to open them at some point. Right now, though, it's time for breakfast. Nice kitchen, bro. I shuffled downstairs into the heart of the house. The morning sunbeams shining through the window draw my eyes to look out to the new neighborhood. What time did your school start? What? That sun is the out. The out? Got him. Because, like, every time I went to school, the sun was, like, was not even close to being close to me. Like, it was sometimes out if I was late. Shouldn't be out, fully out, though. Driveway empty. Looks like my parents already gone for the day. No surprise there, really. Really, it's all they ever focus on. A shiver runs up my spine as my feet step into the icy tiles of the kitchen. My eyes are drawn to some tape boxes that are still scattered about the counter. The familiar sticky notes on the fridge. I don't even have to read it to know what it says. At this point, Mom's just wasted paper. At least she could do is reuse the same note to make small addendums to it. I snag a plate from the nearest drawer and open up the freezer. No fresh produce to be seen, but still mostly full box of breakfast burritos. Yep, I've been trying to appreciate authentic culture more. Plate. I don't know what the fuck that means, bro. Plate loaded with a couple of minuscule floured wrap meals. I set the microwave and wait for the burritos to hopefully not explode or burn inside. While I wait though, I check my phone. I scroll over my newsfeed, check out some of the people I subscribe to. Hope there's something to watch during my meal. Yeah! Yeah, that's... Hey, I can't eat without something to listen to, bro. I can't listen without music, a YouTube video. And most of the time when it's a YouTube video, bro, that YouTube video is so fucking weird. It's like the weirdest shit ever, bro. I wasn't doing posting videos or stream this early in the morning. Guess I'll we'll just watch a suggested video then. Is that not what you do all the time? People watch sometimes only watch the stuff that they like. I watch everything that's suggested to me on YouTube. On YouTube, I should say, actually, because YouTube is like, is that what this game is? I prop my phone up and click on something random. I add the ding in the microwave. I retrieve my breakfast and carry it carefully so I don't burn my hands at the bottom of the plate. I give the first burrito a test bite and, the inside's so cool. I don't want to stick it back in, though the Troya would become a brick by then. And I shrug it off and keep chewing, watching my phone. Top of the morning to your folks! No fucking way. Top of the morning to your folks! By the time the video ends, I finished the last of the half-thawed burrito. Pocketing my phone, I slip the plate back into the sink and head out for the day. Oh boy. This time I'm at least getting through the day. Today's survival. Tomorrow, thrival. Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself. I'll work on it. On the metro again. Day 2. I take more of a time to check my surroundings. The sun shines through the windows across from my normal seat. There's this one chick that was there yesterday, probably on her way to work. It's probably the set route of her routine at this point. She always does a bit of makeup first and then checks her phone the rest of the way. I think he's talking about her, but I do like this. When the sun starts to do, it highlights her hair in a really neat way, like a movie poster almost. I'd take a picture, but it'd be a little too awkward for me. Also, everything disappeared. Why is it so dark? Ahem. How's St. Hammond treating you, Mr. Nito? Why'd they keep changing my last name, bro? A voice so deep, it reverberates in my bones and calls from above. What the actual fuck is that? I'm taken aback at this authoritative stature. His head is nearly grazed the top of the passenger car. How did he even get in here? Oh, it's been great so far, Mr. Ferris. He offers his hand out for a handshake, though his palms are alone smaller than my entire hand. How do you know my name? You're clearly going to school nearest St. Hammond, and I'm already aware of a new human student. If you don't mind the profiling. Whoa. You got all that just from looking at me? I'm partially joking. Your full name is printed on your backpack. You know that's dangerous, right? Oops. Man, you really just got it. Yep, that's me, alright. But please, I know it's only a few days since the year started, but I'd like to hear your opinion so far. Questionnaire or something. Not exactly, but some important assessment of mine. What does that mean? What am I being secretive for? I'm here to audit your school. See the teachers, know the students. Be sure it's a proper place of learning. I wish there were something worth being secretive about. More than often than not, just some paperwork and office politics. Oh, right then. My thoughts of the school so far. Considering to tell him about the teacher nailing me with the dodgeball to make a point. I'm over it. Well, the classes I have are great. The teachers I have are a dynamic bunch. The teachers I have are a dynamic bunch. He thumbs the inside of his coat for his pocket his pen, but doesn't decide he needs it. Any favorites? I mean, I don't like to have favorites, but most staff are pretty lively. Got a heavy rambling chuckle. That's creative. Good to hear. Certainly good to hear. What about your fellow students? Made any friends? It's been a bit of a struggle, but it's always been that way for me since my folks aren't moving around a lot. I think I'm doing a pretty good this time around. What do you think that is? I think it's the jacket. The jacket? I give Lark Tug a quick extra style points. The coastline cotton neon bomber hashtag 33 number 33 parts of the latest catalog of A&F. I see. Does he need to lead so close to expect it? It's at the carriage rocks in any way. He'd probably turn me into a piece of modern art against the window. And that's really what the youth are into these days? And that's really what the youth are into these days? Is that really what the youth are really into these days? I'm gonna fuck it. I'll figure out his voice later. Hey, the results speak for themselves. What are we thinking about? It's got nothing to do with his work. I think I have a pretty good idea what it could be on, though. Mr. Ferris? There's no fucking way I'm saying that. There's no fucking way I'm saying that. I'm not saying that shit. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Why the fuck in any way is that the fucking way you respond to that? Do you got no swag? Huh? Huh? All I think is just him saying, huh? Fucking hell. Bro, that is not the fucking way you talk to them, bro. Say, you got no swag, little bro, you got no swag. You need some style points, little bro. You need some style points, little bro. You're insane, you're in pain. Insane. I'm Nightmare Freddy. Why the fuck am I thinking about the Nightmare Freddy song? Better flash a light, better flash them twice. You can't survive the well, I guess that probably answers it. I admit to being a little gray. I'm aware, not exactly with it anymore. You're insane, you're in pain, no, bro, what's insane? I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your head. The fuck, the song is stuck in my goddamn head. I'm aware I'm not exactly with it anymore. I'm even older. Even the older generation can dress to impress. You just see what people... You just have to see what people like to wear. Oh, that was my character voice. My bad. I'm certainly willing to listen to the youth of today, yes. It is something somewhat important to my job, to know how student body thinks. My niece often suggests dress more relaxed, whatever that means. Does she ever see you in casual clothes? I'm wearing them now. Oh, I could save him. The rest of the trip was quickly, but we continued small talk about trends. Then we arrived at my stop. He attempted to give me his business card. For someone whose presence could stop a fight, he seemed like a genuinely nice fellow. A genuinely nice fellow. Jolly good show. Jolly good show. I look forward to talking to him again. Gulp. Oh god, those burritos were a mistake. My stomach is rolling after the warm-ups. Alright, maggots. Today we'll be working on your cardiovascular system. By that, I mean a good old-fashioned mile run. I fucking hated mile runs. Well, I went out on the track field yesterday. I was David mouth open to this to the other words. And no, David, that does not mean I want you to time travel. Unless, of course, you mean running out so fast that you hit 80 miles an hour. 88 hour. Just as quickly, and he shuts his mouth again and shoots Salia's thumbs up. Sally only replies that on a snort. Double times on it, cupcakes. I wish. There's no hesitation for me this time. I follow the rest of the class, do the run Sally wanted. As I expected, I rapidly fell behind the pack. Fucking hell. Hey, Inko, nice of you to drop by. How are you doing? Damien, what are you doing back here? Keeping my new buddy company, of course. No, keeping my new buddy company, of course. What are you doing? Trying to not vomit. You're doing great then. Thanks, I guess. Fuck me. Doing voices sucks. Especially for hours. For like an hour now. Shouldn't you be at the very front of the pack though? Next to Maya? Nah, man, not her. Maya? You know, the one who knocked you out yesterday? The brief flashback reminds me of the red parasaur. Ah, her. By the by, glad to see you're doing better today. You're better today. You're even up and running. Yeah, glad I didn't line up with permanent brain damage. Glad I didn't line up with permanent brain damage. That was brain damage talk. As someone who actually got hit in the head multiple times, I did talk like that once. It was not fun. Hey, Hey, question. What was happened yesterday? Was that normal around here? Well, Miles a wild one, that's for sure. Well, Maya's a wild one, that's for... Bleh, I burped midway. Maya's a wild one, that's for sure. Best not to mess with her unless you into those kind of chicks in case. Be my guest. As for Sully, yeah, he's always like that. You get used to it though. He ain't a bad guy once he warms up to you. If you say so. Hey, don't worry, man. We're gonna fit right in here in no time flat. In fact, you should sit with us at lunch. By the way, that way we can give you a proper welcome and stuff. Lunch, Echo, Sully, don't you dare fall behind, boss. Sully's voice snapped at me mid-stupor. And it makes me realize just how far Damien and I were falling behind the rest of the class. Whoops, better catch up with the others before Sully brings out the old pentative measure. Excuse me, what? You don't want to find out, bro. You don't want to find out, bro. Trust me. What? Come on, dude, let's jet. Before I can say another word, gets behind me and starts pushing me forward, forcing my legs to move faster than they ever should have. Oh boy, I have to struggle not to trip over myself, but somehow I managed to keep up with the pace with Damien forcing me to maintain. You know what? Good enough for me. Fucking hell. Oh. 5 minutes and three more laps later, I fell flat on my ass. My heart beating so fast, my lungs are burning so fierce that every breath feels like a sandpaper scrapping against my fucking throat. Regardless of that, I finished the jog. Fucking hell. The first small step towards conquering my physical weakness. Good job, maggots. Keep this up and you'll be soldiers yet. Sully turns to me with a slight grin and shoots me a thumbs up. That's all for today. Fuck. That's all for today. Get the fuck up, maggots. You fucking bitch. Fucking bitch ass maggots. Bitch ass. Hit the fucking lockers, cupcakes. I love that I'm not yelling because I'm in a fucking college dorm, so be rewarded. Damien helps me up back up. Ooh. Can't help but notice that this music loud. Damien helps me back up. I join the rest of the male students as we head in back to the locker room. We talk a bit more about our interests, other school matters on the way. Damien filled me in a bit about St. Hammond's history during the 3 years he'd been in attendance. But by a bit of luck, our lockers aren't that far apart from one another. But the conversation isn't real, possibility considering all the other ones going in the cramped locker room. There really isn't much more time to chat before the bell rings for our next class switch. God, I know some people out there love this man because some people think he's hot. Some people think this man is hot, by the way. I'm not judging. I can't. You already heard me say something about 3 of the female characters. That's not the movie. I waved goodbye to Damien and started looking for my next class. Don't forget about lunch with the buds. I nodded in reply as I turned around and head down the hall towards my next class. Making my way down the hall, I take notes of the surroundings so everything about the school seemed pretty normal. There's some key modifications made to better suit the majority of the students. Mainly water fountains settle a good 10 feet above me. Overall, nothing crazy special. Next class, I'm sorta looking to AP Art Design. Why the fuck are you going to AP? Class looks like it's a studio classroom on the 2nd floor. Part of the school here is built to be both inside and outside, with open ceilings and walls here and there, since it's also an art wing displaying pictures of coated hydrophobic layers frames. Although since it's the start of the year, halls are freshly cleared, waiting to be filled with as the semester passes. Of course, there's no shortage of drains. This hall's particular display of proximity of the school's advertising materials is good for reason. And the careful and expertly built dynamics between the surrounding nature and the school, even the building materials themselves, is nothing less than mystical. I can already feel the creative juices flowing. Soon enough, I'm standing out just outside the door of my next class. Much like the school walls outside, decorated in various colored patterns, each corner painted and tagged by a different student. Barely step foot inside before the bell rings. Good and fucking easy. And since I was the last one in, all but one of the seats is taken. It is pretty close to the front. Yeah, great. And while many of the students look well prepared, some clearly ready to fall asleep within the next few minutes. Then the teacher. He's standing up by the board waiting for me to finish looking around and take a seat. Since he isn't urging me to take a seat, he must be used to taking it all in. That must be the art teacher. Somehow he looks young and old at the same time. Yeah, makes sense. Look, don't want to hold the class for too long. Try not to take the teacher's hospitality for granted. I take a seat closest to me in the front row. With me sitting down, our teacher continues to idle instead of staring at the students with a hazy stare. Instead of staring at the students with a hazy stare. Nobody seems to be paying attention to him, save for the few people in here and there. Other students are whispering behind me. Where was he yesterday? I'm not complaining about less work, but on the first day? So in the way it's the teacher's first day as well. So I didn't miss anything in this class. Pretty cool, actually. Wow. It's a signal for all auxiliary conversation to cease and the class to obey. The fuck of the music. Never mind, the music's killing me. Despite the sudden furniture abuse, the teacher doesn't look agitated. Rather, he got a massive grin on his face. The phrase winning smile comes to mind. Right then. No, I gotta give him a more younger voice. Right then. This is the right voice. That's gonna kill my voice though. Right then. A pale pterodactyl holds what looks like a metallic tray on a stick. Good morning, class. Guacamole. No, I'm not doing that voice. That's gonna fucking kill me. Good morning, class. Good morning, class. He doesn't see. Okay, no. Thank you, Raptor Jesus, for forcing me to wear prescription shades. My classmates are wincing in pain, wiping out their eyes. The teacher. Oh, sorry. Welcome to AP Art Design. Thanks. I need to work on my showman voice because I'm probably gonna be doing the voice of him. Nigga, grandma. Nigga, huh? Well, let's get you started. Hello, Lightner. Hello, how are you? I'm gonna be your host for today's Different Tenor. Welcome to AP Art Design. He holds up a stick hazardly. This is a flash pen. Saw it at an antique store yesterday and thought it would be a good introduction. It's not important, worth this actually. The class winces as the stick is chucked to the garbage bin and shatters. Excuse my absence yesterday. I had matters to take care of elsewhere. My name is Mr. Idakin. With a blink of the eye that replaces the sun on a stick with a fancy marker meant to scrawl his name across the finest in the board and the finest show of calligraphy, I think that's the way to say it. And I shall be your guide as we explore the expanse of the creative world. I'm trying to give him like a showman's voice. And we are live. I shall be your guide as we explore the expanse of the creative world. No, let's not dilly-dally then. Shall we? For a teacher, he's very animated. Huh. This first week, we'll be going in depth on the history on fundamental arts. Perhaps a little trio by fire as well. Get your creative juices flowing. There's murmuring from my classmates. I pay them no mind. In fact, the prospect of doing creative work to create something that I could possibly show off. For a brief moment, I picture my own name placard in the hallway, outside the principal's office. For now though, I'd like for all of you to open up your books to page 4. Right, my book. Wait, what book? Wait. Look around, I see everyone. Telling no, it's like the cover book open. Ooh. They must have gotten them yesterday. Now then, we'll be starting with, where's my hand? Mr. Edikan, sir? I, don't have the book yet. You don't have, how? Substitute passed about yesterday. Oh. His eyes flicker open as a second as he connects internal dots. The word on the street is that some new kid got concussed and so hard he had to leave early yesterday. Did the streets at least mention him doing well before that? Oh, of course. Of course not. Fuck. Fuck. What's up, Doc? Sorry, I've been doing What's Up, Doc. I had to do What's Up, Doc recently, mainly because I've been reading Myth of the Machine. Also, by the way, if you've not read Myth of the Machine, read fucking Myth of the Machine. It's not only a great book, it's also a great, it's a really good series. I'm caught up with it fully. I got caught up with it fully in a day. And it's on Tumblr, so if you have, of course not. You're Mr. Nito, then, right? Yes. Yes, sir. Given the circumstances, I'll let it slide. But for now, why don't you share one with your classmates? After class, I'll write you a note that you can give to the librarian. Thank you, sir. Kind of regret being so late because the only person I realistically share is the person to my side. So hey. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh God. Yes. Thank you, Raptor Jesus. Thank you, Raptor Jesus. Oh God, that's a quote. I'm gonna clip that. Thank you, Raptor Jesus. Thank you, Raptor Jesus, please. Thank you, Raptor Jesus, for letting me sit next to this alligator cutie pie. I'm a freak. Wait a minute. Wasn't she the one speeding through the halls yesterday? Just like that, I feel her gaze, piercing, cold, as if she's not even seeing me next to her. Would it be okay to share your text with? It'd only be for today. Instead of a vertical response, she lets out a defeated low groan, and like I just spit in her cereal. Then she huddles back over her page. Well, gee, sorry. Well, sorry. Well, gee. Sorry I asked. It's only for the first day. Maybe I won't need to read it. Oh. Olivia. Come on, share with him for this one time. I already told him I'd personally resolve the issue. Just help me out here, all right? Oh. Rolling her head back and around. Ordinarily, there'd be a groan to go with the gesture, but she remained silent. She her head swings low in defeat. She nudges the book a few centimeters closer to me. Thanks. I slide my desk closer just so I can read the page. While our teacher orientates the page as if reading from the death of a hunter. What the fuck is death of a hunter? Sorry, I'm gonna go look that up because that's what a good streamer would do. I think death a hunter. Book. Is this like a okay. Interesting book. While our teacher orientates the page as if he's reading from a death of a hunter, I follow along simultaneously, trying to capture anything that stands out into my notebook. A lot more difficult than I expected. Mr. Idacan seemed to put emphasis on every word he spoke. I felt like I was just copying the page wholesale. I almost turned from the book to the girl's notes and sketch. Oh, some really very murderous claws on her fingertips. Just for a second, I see them retract. She wipes her fingerprint small hand towel and, whoa, those claws extend again into a bright red puddle on her desk. Single red colored claw is pressed against on her paper for a moment and then quickly tugged and twirled and twisted, leaving behind a bright red kiss. Oh, is she gonna be the one who did that in freshman year? That's cool. Cool. The silver irises flicker my way once more. What? Oh. What? What you're doing looks pretty cool. A hint of red creeps across the girl's cheek. She looks back at the book and hunches her shoulders as high as she humanly, dynamically can. Huh? She's leaned over her notes too, even using the book as an extra protection for the pages. I should be focusing on my notes, yeah. Impossible task now, as the colorful next to me piqued my curiosity. The cool talent. Brother, pay attention to notes, bro. You're in high school. Come on. Gotta pass with at least an AAA. With like a 2.0, not a 2.0. Fuck, that GPA would be low. Like at least a 4.0. Well, come on. Gotta get that grade up. Up. It only leaves the paper to dip it to what looks like a tiny paint palette at the edge of her desk. The claws extended again, and now there's a faint rumbling. Grrr. Hey. I'm trying to think of a voice. Hey. Yeah, hey. I didn't mean to get caught up with it. Sorry, I wait for her to give me a name. She doesn't. She simply returns to her focus to the book between us. I wonder what her deal is. Brother, I would take that as a sign and not fuck with her. She clearly does not want to be fucked with. Even if I try. God, I'm gonna die one of these days. I am. They're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die one of these days. I'm gonna be shot dead by I don't fucking know. A revolver? Ocelot? In either case, I turn my attention back to class and hope I can make up for the lost time. It's hard to ignore the Gator girl though. Especially those icy gray eyes of hers. Feel like icicles posed to stab through me. Hey, wait a second. Those hand motions. She's not writing at all right now. She's drawing. Well, none of my business. It's none of my business. But I am rather curious, bro. Mind your business, bro. Come on. It's a Gator girl. I understand. Trust me. I can understand when a baddie's a baddie. God, I am a fan. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. I can understand when a baddie's a baddie. Trust me. I can. But you gotta at least leave it until after class. Talk to her after class. Look what she's doing when the class ends, you know. And don't make it suspicious, you dick. Brother, I make a show of leaning back to yawn. I make a show of leaning back to yawn. Now I can see it. It's a calligraph doodle of me. There's no mistaking. That's my jacket, my sunglasses, and that's pretty cool. Nobody's ever really drawn me before. Not me, bro. As can clearly be stated. Well, there's the first day, but that's different. They weren't using their own claws or ink. Oh man, I can't wait to get a closer look. Let's for a closer look. Hey. Your picture's super cool. Can I see it? ... She glares at me in the eyes, but slowly bring out the sheaf she was doodling on. With the paper more visible, I could barely make out all the important data. The line works sharp, each stroke organic curve, an organic curve that, when combined, formed what had to be me. Even had my sunglasses in the negative spot of the face, in the negative space of the face. Though I thought, what was the multiple skewed lines coming out of the drawing's back head? Dude, that's great. Dude, this is great. She rolls her eyes and retracting the page. Did I take a picture of it? A pause. Why? No one's ever done like something like that for me. I want to remember it. ... She pauses, passes the paper over to me. Is yours? Yours. It's yours. I'm fucking stupid. I'm gonna be strictly real. Slang is not mine to read. I say it. It's yours. It's yours. Oh, really? Thanks. Don't mention it. But don't. Don't mention it. Don't. Bro, sometimes you just gotta let the baddie go. You gotta let her be on her own. A creative baddie, man, who is in a wheelchair, man. I mean, the wheelchair isn't a part that I don't actually care about. Mainly because, you don't look at that shit. Oh, someone can't walk well? Or can't walk at all? Fuck it, I don't care. It's a big thing. I don't really give a fuck. Even, race, gender, anything. I can't really tell. I'm not good at that. So I just don't assume anything. Unless, it's obvious what they are. Obvious, they have, a flag on them. What gender they are or something like that. I never do that. That's why I always refer to people in the they pronoun. With they, because I don't give a fuck. It's better to say they than them. Like say them instead of him or her. You never know who someone is. Don't. She's nice. After a grueling period made worse by my own anxiety, the bell rings set us free. Freedom at last. Just stay for a moment longer, Inko. I get sideways glances from other students as I leave, no doubt suspecting I'm a teacher's pet already. A few strokes from his pen and hands me a note. Just show this to the librarian. Show this to the librarian and she'll hand you your books. Nope, fuck that. Not that voice. On your way now. Man, I can see how delayed my stream is. That's crazy. A quick trip to the library earns me my missing books. I even got my fancy laminated library card. Ikidin's introduction to his class certainly has me excited for photography next. First up, though, lunch. Can't take pictures on an empty stomach. Between my lackluster breakfast and gym class, I'm fucking starving. Despite my hunger, though, I stop dead in my tracks as I look around at the cafeteria, the place to sit. The whole place is overtaken by lawless anarchy. I've never seen a riot this intense. A few students even crawled halfway up the walls, hanging by the decorative vines. Fluid flyers everywhere utilized as ammunition rather than sustenance. That's what he probably said. And yet security guards by the door ain't moving. This must be acceptable. I shudder to think what would be bad enough to warrant this taking action. I've never seen anything like this at my old schools. More importantly, all the cliches have already been formed from the previous day. I missed my chance to sit with anybody. Wait, it's only the second day. Why am I acting as if it's too late for anything? Bro, yeah. Got it. Yo, Nico. I'm shoulder checked from behind it by what I feel is an oversized fist or undersized boulder. If I wasn't already by the wall, I would have been sprawling or made into roadkill. Then I met with Damien's toothy grin. Ow, what? What, already forgot about me? You don't have anywhere to be, right? Yeah. You stuttered, dude. Come on, we're gonna go somewhere. May as well, right? Davey excitedly motions to follow through the traffic. Students go about the lunchroom. Banging through the crowd, waving over me, disappearing again like he's outrunning something. Oh boy. It's a good thing I hadn't gotten my own lunch yet. It'd be dumped on the ground by 3 elbows and a slap-a-go. Through the clamoring, I hear something about a turf war restarting with the new year, that the Megalodons continue to rule. Somewhere mixed in is an undeniable sound of a metal chair clattering to the ground. That place is an actual war zone now. How on earth is Damien able to weave through these guys so easily? Eventually, he leads me to the far side of the corner of the room, to his lunch table. Hey, you're alive. I think one of my ribs is cracked. That's just ghost spirit you're feeling. Ugh. I feel less like a person, more like a well-used punching bag. I finished stretching my wounds back and actually checked the table. It's basically empty. There's only one other person here. The Gator girl gives an unamused braised brow. Hey, you. Oh snap! You know Olivia? Olivia, right? Yeah, the one and only. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna get a new water because fucking hell, doing Damien's voice is gonna fucking kill me. kind of base it off of like Beast Boy, or like a more raspy voice, like a more kid voice. Okay. The one and only. Why didn't you tell me you already met already? You met already. Because I only sorta did. We're in the same class. Oh, okay, I get it now. Still, that sounds awesome. All my lunch buddies are artists. All? Oh yeah, there's usually a group, but she's out screwing around in the school business. She'd probably be back tomorrow. Student council stuff can't take that long, right? What's she needed for student council? Oh, she doesn't need anything with students. She's in it. I'm gonna fucking take a water sip. Cause his voice sucks to do. She's in it. She's the treasurer. The treasurer? Something like that. What do you think, Olivia? Olivia just grunts in reply. She doesn't even bother to look up from her lunch tray. Aren't you an artist too, Damien? Nah, I don't got the patience to sit around for hours like that. So you're not taking advantage of the art programs here? Don't really need them. Home's just real close by. Only other artist here today is Olivia. His arms wave over as if he's presenting her at an auction or something. As for her part, the Gator girl grunts again. Well, what do you do then, Olivia? Finally, she looks up, turning an indifferent look my way. Did she say something? What was that? I think she's chewing something. The ambient war noise is a bit too loud. I can't hear a thing. Sorry, I can't hear you saying over the... Don't sweat it. She's the real quiet type. Don't sweat it. She's the real quiet type. I paint. Damn, I get it. You paint. Whoa. Hey. Holy hell, her voice sounds so raspy. As if she could never drunk a drop of water in her life. Oh, fuck, no, I don't want to do that. Dewey, his voice is already raspy enough. His voice is not even that raspy. I paint. I can't do her voice. I wish I would ask someone to record for her lines, but then that would require me to talk to someone. And I don't like doing that most of the time. Well, I do like doing it sometimes. What the hell am I lying about? I love doing it all the time. But, you know, for what I've been told, you have to get used to me. I'm very interesting. I think in social settings, at least. I just need to, most time I get swept up into the vibes and accidentally do a lot of shit. Holy hell, her voice is raspy. As if she's never drunk a drop of water in her life. Guess I hadn't noticed it before when she gave me those one-syllable responses, but for someone's voice to be strained from that single shout. She furrows her brow and looks down at her lunch. Oh snap, we've been standing around for a while. Sits in her own seat, takes a huge bite out of mystery meat steak. Right, food. After a workout for breakfast, I'm practically famished now. But, lying. All look toward lunch, but it should be. And it's become a full-blown riot. Someone's got a fire street. Trying to stop it. I should probably waited for you to get yours. Oops. Damien returns to his stake rather aggressively. But who am I to question the dino etiquette in the act of using one foot to anchor the foot tearing? Suddenly, the sound of squeaking both our texture to Olivia. She's holding on to her wheels, having us cross the granite floor. Oh, what's up? She tilts her head back towards the courtyard behind us. Looks like there's a few vending machines out there. Huh, I guess I'll check them out. I leave the group behind to try to get lunch. Not a fan of soda and chips for a meal, but it's enough for wartime survival. I mean, for me, that's a lot of my meals per day. I only eat chips, mainly because I don't really like to go out of my room. Well, I do, but it's also fucking free. It's fucking cold outside. I don't like walking, so. Well, it gets to a point, you know. Yeah, I might probably in like a little bit. I might take like a 5-minute break between just to go to the restroom. I'll probably make a short call, so it might be longer than 5 minutes. So it might be like a 15 to 10-minute break. But I do want to do that. I do want to start doing longer streams. I want to like make it like instead of like my 1 to 2 hour, like a 1 to 2 hour stream, I want to make it like 2 to 3 hours. Except if like if I have a class right after. This is why I'm doing it like really late in the day. Even though I know most people can't, I'm not gonna get many people. But yeah, no, yeah. But don't worry, tomorrow it will not be this late as it was today, because today was just me fucking doing it after classes, so after all my classes, so that's why it was so late. I would have done it during the middle of my classes, but like I want to have break time, you know. Hey, this thing actually accepts credit card. It's handy. I'm feeling like favorite color is drywall. Store brand soda. Pretending to be on a diet. Big chips. I'm a huge fucking idiot. I'm going to get a sports drink. I'm a huge fucking idiot. I'm gonna get a sports drink. Yeah, my favorite color is drywall. Store brand soda. I'm a huge fucking idiot. My favorite color is drywall. I'm a huge fucking idiot, so I'm gonna get a sports drink. I bet there are a few other brands I recognize. Enough to tide me over for the rest of the school day. And that green chick's looking at me. She noticed me gazing at her and hunches over hurriedly. What the hell? What was that all about? Honestly, bro, if I would take the fucking hit, dumbass. Sorry. I'm a very aggressive person whenever I go. Romance plots interest me. Sorry. Fuck. Hope I didn't poison myself right there. I did. Sucks to suck, honestly. Need to get better. Right. Making new friends. I buy a few extra sodas for the table. Carry everything back in both arms. I placed it on the empty spot. Sliding a soap. He looks at me. Just tossed him a gold bar. Whoa, dude. The Dillo boy's mouth wide open as he chomps the bottom, clunks the bottom of the can. His fangs pierce the thin metal and sprays it content down his gullet. Taking a bag of chips. I toss some over to Olivia as well. she eyes it though if it was booby trapped before taking a bag of chips. If I do make a series out of this, I will get a voice actor for at least Olivia. At least for some of the characters, I might do that. That's one of the things I want to do. I want to do voice acted series where like I get voice actors for different parts for different characters. I would happily love to do that. I'm probably actually might. Either this series I do that for, or I might start on a smaller series to do it. But you know, it'll be an editing project that I'll have. Like every episode releases every like once in a while, and I have a fully voice acted Hug That Alligator thing. And by the way, I won't play it off stream, as much as I would love to. You know. Damien sighs happily as he chucks the shredded remains of the can away. Ah, caffeine ambrosia. Ambrosia? Yeah, sure. What were you talking about before? Olivia's art, right. She's really good. Good, Inky. Like you wouldn't believe. At least he sticks to a nickname. Can he at least stick to a nickname? Really? Totally. She's won awards and stuff. She has. In fact, I stuck. No need, dude. I've already got my pictures on my phone. No, I mean, hold on. I'm actually into photography. Which is the well-aged DSLR on instinct and swapped. I swiped his hand away. Hey. Sorry. Force of habit. Sorry, force of habit. What do you think, Olivia? She eyes me up and down, save for a brow. Oh. Aren't you the guy that ate dirt in the gym yesterday? Yeah, that's the voice. Aren't you the guy? Yeah, good enough. Yep. No. I should give you a quick dirty glance before returning. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty bad. It wasn't. And how does everyone seem to know about it? David looks aside sheepishly. I may have been spreading the story around. I thought it was funny. Don't worry though, everyone has some embarrassing story. One time I got my frills stuck in the bathroom stall. I didn't need to know that. Why am I so judgy? Took him an hour to get it out. See? Everyone got something. Pops a chip into her jaw. For her face looking out to nowhere, as if she's thinking of something. Damon leans close to me. One of his frills extend to hide from Olivia. Dude, I haven't seen her talk this much during lunch since last year. She said 3 things. One of them was a grunt. Why is the secrecy? It's a secret meeting. Those are cool. Uh-huh. But yeah, this is something else. She's really warming up to you, I can tell. He sits right down properly. Honestly, this whole thing is a little creepy. Not really. You think this is creepy? You've never seen. She's probably not a bad person to talk to, but Damien isn't helping any. As eager as I am to make new friends this year, definitely not how I thought it would pan out. Maybe it's better I get through lunch quickly and quietly. At least have a spot to sit during lunch. Not like I have any other options. Ah, there you are, Inko. How to do his voice? Ah, there you are, Inko. A voice ran out to greet me, which catches our attention. I see a familiar bespectacled face. Yeah, good enough. Face walk over us, lunch tray in hand. Glad to see that you're. Never doing Rousey's voice for him. Glad to see that you made it to lunch this time. Oh, hey Ben. Oh, hey Ben. I'm guessing you and Inky here already met. I already introduced myself after I bumped into him the other day. Speaking of bumps, you should have seen Inky yesterday. Davey lets out a cackle and slaps me on the back, igniting the gym pains in my body, almost knocking my glasses off. Ben gives a concerned half smile. This must be my internal tournament for the rest of the semester. Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, about yesterday. Ben looks down the aisle, chatting student signals with his head. Sitting 10 feet away is imposed looking dinosaur girl with blonde hair, crimson scales, sporting a fiery leather jacket. Ben motions for her to come closer with a soft smile on his face and nod. Bro, keep her away from me. She smiled back and through her own noticeably straight. Okay, I'm coming here. I can't do a masculine feminine voice, so I mostly just give them really masculine man voices, so yeah. Not like I know many people who can do really good masculine, but you know. And they're I should probably save. Yeah, probably a good place to save right here. Even though I'm not gonna give up yet. We're not ending, by the way. I'm gonna at least get to 3 hours. I would either get to 3 hours or 2 hours and 30. I will. She slowly makes her way over. I notice how some of the students begin to quiet down as she passes by them. Oh God, we're making another. Oh, it's a fucking shark. Or a megalodon? God, it's quiet. As she gets closer, the intense presence invades me. Even though we're about the same height, I feel the ant about to get crushed under her boot. God, some people would want that. Some of those people, including me, I want her to crush me under her boot. Somewhere my synapses connects her face to tasing bright red rubber yesterday. I wish it hadn't. Inko, Maya here has something to say for you. Has something to say to you. Maya stays silent, but strides the last couple strides, rigidly right in front of me. Nope. She sucks the air through her teeth. Sorry. And the corner of the girl's lips start to rise. Nigga. Yeah, okay. That's... Yeah, okay. That was me. I don't care. It's 2 hours in. And you see the color of my skin. You see the color of my skin. I can say that shit. Of course, it'll sometimes slip out. Because I'm gonna slip it out sometimes. Yeah, I meant that. Yep, fuck that. I'm doing that. We mean that like the way we mean it. I do love the heavy intro. So you're gonna hear that like slip out once or twice every other stream. Not when I'm streaming with Willow, but like whenever I'm streaming by myself, it'll basically be that. in editing, I'll probably, if I care enough to do it, I can say it. You can see the color of my skin. I didn't mean to knock your lights out. I didn't mean to knock your lights out. Behind her, I noticed Ben wincing. The girl lets out the girl lets out a laugh and lays an arm around my shoulder. Her smile growing, widening it once more. Heat creeps along my face as it rustles near my ear, especially when a puff of hot air blows into my lobe. The heat torn away when I feel her finger dig roughly into my shoulder. The sharp hiss of her whisper scrapes my eardrum. That ball! What? Oh, okay, that's fucking weird. Okay. That ball was me being nice, Baldy. Screw the class over again. And I'll fucking end you. Nope. Nope. Gosh. Gosh. Okay. Is that what we're gonna go with? She's trying to kill me, right? Nodding and understanding, Maya pushes away from me with a small cheer. See you all clear now, Benny boy. Maya, that's not quite... boo, you know how I am. Boo. Her eyes fluttered as she looks his way. I know, yes I know, but you promised you would be nicer? I know, I was. So I'll be seeing you later tonight, Benny. Just like we promised. Bro, they fucking. Are they like fucking or are they like studying? I can definitely see where it's gonna be where those two study together. Cause I don't think she'd become a love interest for us. Cause I think we only have one love interest in this game, overall. And that's cause like there's not many like very choices. Davey nudges my side. Dude, I think she likes you. Sorry about that, Inko. I heard earlier about what happened in PE and connected the dots. Maya comes off rough around the edges, but she's actually really sweet. I'll talk to her more later. You and her, huh? Yeah, since she started high school. The classic jock nerd pairing. Sounds like you're living the dream. Classic jock and nerd pairing. You're living the dream. You know it. But yeah, sorry your first impression wasn't ideal. It's fine. It was just oddball. Not like she was looking to do something. Yeah. Damien? Davey looks up the rest of his reel, having it selectively hearing his name. Could you not spread rumors about your fellow classmates? About spreading your fellow classmates? No worries. Like, their voices are very similar, but like his has a little more... Damien's has a little more rasp in it, and way more like, yeah. His is a little more like higher, more like Rousey's. Like, could you not spread rumors about your fellow classmates? Like, raspier, less raspy. That's how you separate them. A lot of my characters have... I try to do things to separate them, even though they're not much separated. I try to use my whole vocal range. I'm gonna hate myself probably, but you know, I use my whole vocal range. And soon when I start my vocal warm-ups, la dee da dee da dee la dee da dee. Not like that, of course, but you know what I mean. No worries. Nico and I are cool. Cool. That still doesn't make it right. Sure. Sure. Yes, sir. But gives a lazy salute. He gives a bit of lazy salute. Ben merely sighs as he places his tray on the table, makes himself comfortable at the seat next to me. As he settle in, bullish by Campbell, still out of the table. Oh, is this your camera, Inko? Yeah, I was showing it to to Damien and Olivia earlier. May I? I feel my instinct kicked in for a moment before I remembered Bid also works with the camera. Sure, have a look. As I watch Bid gingerly pick up the camera and give it a thorough inspection. I must say, as far as standard SDL go, yours is very good quality. It's nothing too special, really, but you know, something I picked up a while back. I slipped into my Birdly fucking voice. Fuck, I hate to slip into that fuckwit's voice. I fucking hate Birdly. Fucking hate that dude. Fucking bird I hate. Also, it's weird seeing dinosaurs with hair. And dinosaurs that are hot. Anyway. This guy's living the dream. I'm living. No, I can't make that. Like, oh, that's a song reference and a half. By the way, if you don't know who that's referencing, it's referencing Wilbur Soot. I'm not gonna go into anything about him, and all I gotta say is he's obviously a bad person. I don't support him, but you know, he did carry me through like early years of high school, so I can't fully forget him. I don't listen to his music anymore though. If I do, I listen to covers because that's the only way I can enjoy listening to him. Enjoy listening to any type of hit close to his music. Well, you do have a good taste in camera models. He hands me back my camera, to which I place it back into my backpack. Thanks. With something like that, it'd be easy to get some great shots. Well, I do have a small collection in my Forio drive. Forio? Oh man, I only just got mine month ago. I bet you've taken like dozen pieces to choose from for year's art contest. The what? He missed that announcement. Missed that announcement? The what announcement? The school's annual art contest. At the start of every year. The winner gets a smaller cash prize, but the bigger prize, in fact, hey, in fact, winner piece is submitted to the publication in a couple big Time magazines. Oh, wow, that sounds awesome. Why am I doing a voice for him? That sounds so awesome. He's my voice. What the fuck? Of course, that means a lot of students plan work ahead all summer to something to submit. Do you have anything for it, Ben? You know it. Well, good luck. Liz said she's turned in her best piece yet. Yesterday. Okay, now I'm interested. Finally, a chance to show my real skills, something I'm good at. Hey, Olivia, could you help out with your shots in her art? You could totally win. Right, Olivia? We turned our heads to Olivia, only realized that she disappeared. When did she leave? Confused, I scanned around the cafeteria, my eyes managed to spot her through the crowd of students. She's rolling around towards the cafeteria doors quickly. Just like that, I lose sight of her fast as I had seen her. I will date that Gator. I will hug that Gator. Cause it looks like she does need a hug. I turned to Damien and Ben. Once the school day ends, I'm ending the fucking. If it goes to our next class or it ends the school date, I'm cutting. I'm either gonna end it right there or I'm gonna go for a little longer. Cause I do have to call, and that call probably will be long. Probably at the end of this scene, I might take a 5-minute break just for a little bit, or I might end it depending on what time it is. I turned to look at Damien and Ben. Damien not only looks puzzled, but also disappointed for some reason. But Ben, meanwhile, almost annoyed that Olivia left. Guess she hasn't changed. So it seems. The venomous sting to his words make me feel there's more going on here more than going on than I am aware of. Hey, don't be dissing my girl like that, bro. Hey, don't be dissing my girl, bruv. God, Evie would kill me if you're watching this VOD, I am very apologetic. If you're watching this far into a VOD, I implore you. I could do a worse British accent. And I will one day. I will do the worst British accent I could ever do on one of these streams. One of these streams you're gonna hear the worst. Are you ready, love? You know, one of those. What are the a bottle of water? You know, yeah. I try not to pry into it. Instead, bringing the conversation back. Well, still want to try. You could upload your submissions on the school website. On the school's website. Oh, no, I'll need an account. You don't have one? Don't think so. I've been told that they'll get me the stuff by the end of the week. Sounds about right. Truthfully, it takes about 5 minutes at most to deal with that. Then why the wait? Nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody wants to deal with nobody wants to deal with it. Yes, I'll wait then. Pins right to the side of his head. I think someone in the student count that can actually help you out with that. It's a treasurer's duty today. So that's where Liz ended up. I don't know any names. Maybe. Guess I'll meet soon. Am I gonna meet all the girls and like I'm gonna have to choose which one I want to pursue? Is it like one of those true dating games? Because I've technically never played like a true dating sim. Like I played like offshoot of one. Like technically, Neat Girl was the closest to a dating sim I'll ever get to one. I've ever gotten, other than like Slay the Princess. But like that's Slay the fucking Princess. It both in Slay the Princess and also in fucking Neat Girl, you only have one option. It's pretty easy to make it go well. And Slay the Princess, there's not really a way to go wrong. I think I'll take care of that before lunch is over then. See you in class, Ben. Sure thing. Later, Damien. Deuces, man. Actually, I almost named Deuce in real life. Man, tell Liz I said hi. Grab some leftover snacks for the table and my backpack and head out of the cafeteria. Finally, I can show my skills. Finally, I can show off my skills. Show that I'm capable. I'm just as capable an artist as anyone else here. Computer Lab is an offshoot room from our library. Just as the library itself, from expected emphasis on anatomy, drawing guides, and the like. Pretty standard. Not to brag, but the school I was for my freshman and junior had libraries with 2 floors. So did my high school. Technically, had a thing. I don't say anything more about it because, you know, leaking data, leaking my location. Probably should have read a thing or two with those resources. I'm getting off topic. Like is the focus. Calm tranquility is overtaken by an organized sterile lab. 40 standardized sets of computers and monitors form a line on the desk around the teacher in the middle. I remember them being organized at elementary, but for a few years now, I've been seeing this formation. Seems like someone got caught too many times on working on more than risque art pieces. Monitors all turned on, but one logged in. Weird, nobody's here. Damien said Liz would be here, but maybe she's in the bathroom? I'm not one to pry and snoop around, but Press time for here. On-screen PDF documents. They look like finance related. Feel like abbreviations, jargons. I don't understand. Maybe I can figure out. Create my account on my own. I gotta figure out a voice. What are you doing? No, because Olivia's right about here, and she's really close to that, so I'm probably gonna bring her up to a like right about here. Right about here? Actually, I should give her just more of a Southern girl accent. What are you doing? Yeah, that's good enough. Give her more of an Applejack voice, something like that. Such and such. Maybe if I find like a different voice that fits her better, I'll do it like next time. But what are you doing? Ah! Haunted High School. I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, thank Christ. It is a dino girl with a extremely long neck and not a specter. No, really, what are you doing? Doing to the fiscal report I was working on. Oh, I didn't do anything. I've been working on it. What did you why did you touch it? I won't say anything. I'm not gonna... Dino girl, that's all I gotta say. That dino was... That Bronco must be crazy. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. That I can't make that joke. Okay. I didn't. I only minimized that, I swear. Right. I have a reason. Are you Liz? Rocky furiously reopened to all of her windows and then types out such information before acknowledging them. Excuse me? Damien sent me, told me about you? Well, if I say Ben sent me, that's more professional. Damien told me about you. I'm here for Ben. I'm not here for Toto. Because this is the real first choice I've had with a woman. That's so fucking bad. This is my first choice with a woman. Friendly. I met Damien. He said I'd have to wait to sort out my logging and Damien mentioned me? Oh, you're the guy that got spirited to the ground in gym class yesterday. Yeah, I'm Liz. Damn. Whoa. Inca. But I'm new here. I need an account. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all, darling. Alright, I'll see if I can get that done for you. In a flourish display of spreadsheets and software experience navigates and organizes several documents in seconds. I've always had the general idea that there were a lot of shortcuts at commands, but yeah, she's resourceful. So you're an artist too? Since you wanted to enter the contest so badly. Oh yeah, I'm a photographer. Hey, how are you liking it here so far? Oh yeah. Well, students here usually jump to asking about what they're graduating here for, so they can easily form connections and collaborate, so excuse me if I might be going too fast. No, not at all. I'm a bit more at ease that you just explained it. Wait, it's pretty good, though. I feel bad for missing most of the first day. It's not a big deal. It's not big. It's not a big deal. Guess not. Although, truth be told, I see those paintings framed in the hallway, and it does put a bit of rain on my parade. Oh yeah, those. I get what you mean. I think it's a bit like that by design, honestly. Sometimes, something about breaking the students' egos. then you end up wanting to improve so crazy you could reach your goal. At least that's what happened to me. I'm planning on going to a university and getting a degree in design and business. And that's just the start. I also start apprentice for an art dealing and getting the right paintings for right people. My tutor says I'm impressive enough to start enrolling in any and all important universities around the country I'd like. Wow. I mean, I'm pretty well off myself, but it never occurred to me that I should be this ambitious. Thank you. What about you? I'm gonna be a boom crazy popular on a photographer. But it's gonna be big. Well, it's something. At least more than a lot of the people here. What do you mean by that? Like half the school may as well just be in a daycare. Sorry if that sounds rude. We got school programs and even industry professionals coming in for lectures, but it's like some people are just here because their friends happen to be here too. No big plans, it seems. Yeah. Wait, you mean Damien? Yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned it. He's still cool though. Don't get me wrong. I hope him talking to you like douchey. He's definitely the friendly type. He's definitely the friendly type. Even partnered with me in gym class. Dragged me along to sit with him at lunch. Is that so? Yeah, he's really excited about it too. Then he introduced you to Olivia as well, and then tried to break the ice so she can come out her shell. Yeah, how'd you know? Oh boy, sorry about that, Inko. Is Damien messing with me? No. Damien's great. He's just a little too eager. If he considers you a friend to him, he'll want you to be our friend too. Specifically, you want you to be Olivia's friend. What's wrong with that? Nothing at all. But you've seen Olivia. You probably could tell she's a bit unresponsive. Doesn't really like to talk to people. Not even Damien. So you could definitely try to be her friend, but just know that she'll mostly ignore you. You don't like Olivia? What? No, I do. She's fine, I guess. Just sit with her during lunch after all. And I'm sure you get along with us just fine. Hey, I'd love to see Olivia make a friend. Just don't get too invested trying to warm up to you. Damien will always be down to hang out though, so I certainly don't mind. It's just that him and Olivia are nigh inseparable. So the deal turns you off, then it's not your fault either. There's a history to that warning. Inseparable, so like girlfriend and boyfriend? No. Just live in the same house. Oh, brother trying to get his sister to have friends, or stepbrother trying to make sure his stepsister have friends. Oh, Damien. Oh, Damien's also incredibly patient and outgoing. I envy him. But yeah, he would like nothing more than everyone to get along like best buds. Unless you're like Damien and you can be pleasant to a brick wall forever, your time probably well spent anywhere else. So, how serious are you about your ambitions? Pretty serious, I think. It's not. Something to keep in mind then. It's a struggle. But like Damien says, we all gotta keep trying, right? We're gonna get revealed that something bad happened to her, like, because I can already tell that she's probably the one who painted that gorgeous painting at the very beginning. So it's gonna be revealed that something bad happened in her past. Because I don't know if this goes over, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be an adult game, so it might go over topics. And from the little I've seen of like at least one of the endings, it goes crazy. It goes horrible. I saw like the bad ending. Because, you know, spoilers for the game. I saw the bad ending. But I saw the good ending too. I saw the really good ending, I think. Liz gives a half-hearted smile, but she still seems sad about something. Anyway, sorry for talking your ear off, but about private matters. But you still want to get some mission turned in? She stops for a second to tap on a tab, scan for something. Okay. I'm actually going to be right back. I'll be right back. It'll be like a couple seconds, like a minute or two. I gotta go take a piss. And I really need to take a piss. So I'll be right back. Yeah. You had the beautiful music to comfort you. Be right back. So sorry. And oh wait, we're so close at reaching 3 hours. By the way, I want that to be stated. That cannot be an understatement. Be told as an understatement, because this is like one of my solo streams, which solo streams usually don't get this long, mainly because, you know, not because I don't like them. Don't get me wrong, I love doing streams. It's just I'm not used to doing these by myself most of the time. And I was able to keep it up for 3 hours, especially with by myself, is lovely. So, sorry for not continuing the game. I do apologize. So, let's go. Let's continue. And got it. She motions her head back to the room and at the printer's home. So what? I get up, grab the paper, post my username and password here a string of numbers. Take a snapshot of the username password so I don't forget it. Remember, don't forget it. Yeah, thanks. Anyways, you should hurry. Lunch is ending soon. Right, according to the time displayed monitor, I only got 10 minutes left. Follow the instructions of the printout and finally get to the student hut outside. Thankfully, the art contest display is prominently across it. Clicking through a couple of links, I find the submission instruction. Simple matter of putting in entry details, the name file, dragging it to the student shared drive, plugging my portfolio hard drive, I copy it, my Magnus Opus, then quickly rename and drag it in here, and just in time. Take an extra minute to safely undock my hard drive and log off the computer. Come back to Liz, looking completely wrapped in her work. Don't think interrupting her is a good idea, especially after what she said after about Olivia in her own time. I opt to simply leave her be, heading out of the room in library class for class. After the time it's time for class, I've been looking forward to the most. The class today is certainly turning out better than yesterday. I hope I didn't jinx myself for myself. My nerves have been acting up when I first stepped into the classroom. Made even worse when I was hit by another flashbang. After my 20 seconds, I finished laughing. A wave of showing freshly taken photo of fancy fold-up camera from the 70s. I've dubbed this pushes. Yeah, I'm not fucking saying that. After a thumbtack shot on a corkboard filled with poor snapshots of everyone else, resumed and sat me and sat me right next to Ben. He managed to sum up his syllabi under a minute, instead of taking a major time to go over our first lesson in assignment exposure and lighting. With a few light fixtures he brought up explained, my head felt swirled faster than the possibility of old shots. If only I had it then. If I could have used it there. Now that you've had a small taste of it, we'll start on your first photography assignment. Proper lighting. I'm dripping at the thought of it. Gator had finished his first lesson where he'd hand out all sorts of equipment to look over. The first time I've handled some of these things, like an enormous light box that was taking up the entirety of my desk. Remember though, that these are just tools meant to enhance the photo. You can highlight a turd all you want, it's still a fucking turd. Still a turd. Crude language guarantees a hotly of a few for the half-lifting students. Teacher looks over clocks and managed to finish this lecture a tidbit early. Why don't you take the last 10 minutes to compare notes and maybe even consider doing the assignment as a collab piece with a classmate? The room is clearly filled with sounds of chatter. I wonder if Hey, you grin. Do you want to do a joint piece? Do you want to do a joint piece since you don't know any good spots in school and all? I pull out the assignment sheet beneath it, lightweight on my desk and give it a quick scan again. Present photo demonstrating your understanding of proper lighting. You're allowed to borrow one lighting tool and must take shots on the school premises. I swear I've handed out here now. If one more student just takes a picture of the hallway outside the classroom, I'm going to personally throw them over the railing. Be original, please. I've got the perfect place for this, and if we're gonna work together, we can even use two items. The offer is too tempting. Sure. And Ben takes it and shakes it, sealing the pact. My face is feeling weird from all the smiling today. But in truth, I've been enjoying Mr. Itika's class so much that why am I moving into my face that I couldn't stop. It feels like the entire world is gained. I've gained the entire world from Mr. Itika's lesson. The entire world to explore. Seen as much since I've the move. I've had the time to explore. Volcaba Bluffs. Sure, on occasion I go out on my own to parks and stuff, but who doesn't? Besides, I'm pretty lame. I'd be a pretty lame photographer if I didn't go out and find stuff to photograph. And you know what? I've been meaning to do a little looking around here. So everyone. I swear to fucking God, a pretty sweet deal if I say so myself. Hall outside is one major photo op between the Morrow outside. No, the Morrow won't work. Brought it. My fucking God, I'm getting a look. Since I first thought to use the top 10, I need to think outside the box. In schools are that way. Ikea. My thought disrupted the worried looking bit. Maybe you should see a doctor. A head injury? Man, a head injury is no laughing matter. I'm fine. What were you saying? I was asking you how you were doing. You know, school, classes now. Oh, right. So fucking sorry. Doing good. Really good, actually. I'm in a class that I'm 100% enjoying. I'm starting to make some genuine friendships. Compared to the disaster of yesterday, today's going astoundingly positive. It's good to hear. Yeah, I've got some friends now. Oh, and what about your art submission? Was able to help? Nibbling at the corner of my thought, mention of the long neck girl. Yeah, she gave me a lot and everything. Uploading submission was a piece of cake after all. Awesome, I thought. Though, that does make you competition now. Both Liz and I have pieces in the running too. She told me she had submitted something, yeah. I'm a bit concerned since I didn't have much time to prepare anything, but hey, everyone's got a chance, you never know. Yeah, she was pretty cool about it too. That whole friend group was pretty welcoming. I think I'm pretty lucky. Lucky? What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Ben? You said something about lunch when Olivia vanished. I'm noticing a silent polaric. She sure has a lot of people upset. You got some hitting drama with her too? No, not really. Wait, two? Who? Nick called out to us both striding over to expect. I take it you two are conversing about your assignment. I take it you two gentlemen are conversing about your assignment together. Chris! Fuck this Spamton's voice. Fuck it. I'm going to make Tana's voice very similar to Spamton's. It's probably gonna just be Spamton's, but a little bit different. Like something like this. Where he's pretty tubular. No, where he's like this, but he's gonna have a little space in between. So he's gonna sound more like Chris McLean. Well, that's it, folks. Welcome to your show. Well, I'm probably gonna play it down a little low. So I'm probably gonna be like this, where Spamton's gonna be like, it takes you dinner. Of course, Mr. Ikeda. We were just discussing where we would take our photo, right, Ben? Well, that's good then. You got it. Good thing you guys weren't talking about something off topic, like gossip. That'd be pretty embarrassing. Use your time right off the bat, I think. Especially considering your currently subject is fairly humorous enormous gossip. Especially considering you're currently subject of fairly enormous gossip, aren't you, Mr. Nikito? Nico? Close enough. I'm awash, a wave of shame from his words. I look at Ben and I can see he feels the same well. If the air around someone needs clearing, clear it yourself. If the air around someone needs clearing, clear it yourself. Pay the point. Once the friendship is established, I could learn more about her. Off you go now. Remember your assignment done by the end of the week. The room is emptied. And slowly, most of my peers are still chanting. Before I can continue walk bed about our project, co-president's already packing up and exiting the room. Guess we'll talk later then. Packing up my own notebook, I wave goodbye to my new favorite teacher and head off to my next class. Oh my god, am I gonna do like a fucking, I'm not doing like a fucking, this is not gonna be a 4-hour stream. Hope not. Welcome to the history class. Yes, my favorite class. I love history. Picture of historical figures, small reptiles from regions, cartograph of the Earth during its stage of continental drift. Though I noticed there is a lack of teacher in the room. Must be finishing up with their lunch, I assume. Well, better get to a good seat before they're all taken. Eeny, meeny, this one. Set myself at my chosen desk, pull out my history book and notebook and along with a pencil. To blur violet scales. A few minutes pass and I'm still wondering where the teacher is. Sudden door slamming, it stops any and all noise. It's quite enough you can hear a pin. The figure walks and it's... Oh, sweet heavens, no. Oh, sweet heavens, no. He stands there, staring down at everyone menacingly. He's staring there, menacingly. He's the yeah, it makes sense, actually. I don't know who I was expecting it to be, because like they're always Miss Pauling? Miss Pauling from Team Fortress 2, what are you doing here? I probably should have ended the stream by now, but I don't fucking care. I'm having so much fun. Oh, thank God it's not him. What? I'll call soon. I got homework to finish up. Got homework to finish up. Okay. Sorry. I texted someone, because I'm supposed to text someone pretty soon, but unfortunately, but technically I have homework to do after the stream, so it's going to take a little bit to call them. Okay. Thank you for walking me to class, Saul. Of course. Of course, Miss Pockling. Oh my fucking God, it is Miss Pauling. Oh, I got it first try. Wait, I just realized he looks like a scout from fucking TF2. Please don't let this be a reference to it. Either she's a reference, she's not a reference to it, and I'm just fucking stupid, or she is a reference, and I'm fucking calling it. Oh, thank God for Jesus, he isn't our teacher. Oh, thank God for Jesus, he isn't our teacher. Thank God. The raptor woman adjusts her glasses as she scans the room before looking down at paperwork in her hand. Looks like we have some late arrivals, but let's get down to business. I know that I introduced myself yesterday, but for any of you who weren't here, her moment her glass at me makes me believe Solly told her about my absence. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, 20 overtaking days ago. My name is Miss Prockling, and this is a history class. In this course, we will be learning about the history of our primordial our ancestors and their advancements through history. You can even say that this is going to be like going back in time. Doesn't that sound exciting? Despite her really forced enthusiasm, everyone in the class responds with uninterested murmuring. Not sure why though, this sounds exciting! Walks over to the desk folders before flopping her own special version of a history book. With the click of a button, she turns on the projector and reveals a well-prepared slideshow of today's lecture. To learn about extensive history of Syrians and their culture. Oh, Syrians, because it's gonna be like dinosaurians. I love that. That's funny. And the culture is something I've yearned for. If you could turn your textbook to page 30, we'll begin with the first chapter, detailing the earliest interaction between Syrenids and hominids. Ooh, oh, this sounds interesting. I think I jinxed myself. We're probably the polar opposite of Idikin's photography class. While her structured class engaged me at first, things have slowed down. Unbearably so, Claw. My eyes scan over the intricate text of the first chapter. Despite the tensions between the two groups, humans settled the New World would continue to make overtures trade native velociraptors tribes. Pretty sure I've read this line 3 times now. I turn my eyes away from the page in hopes of blinking away from boredom. I look up to the teacher straining at various papers on her desk, laser focused. I must stare too long because I ended up locked in a stare contest with the problem. She raises an eyebrow at me. Okay then writes down the notes of pages 3, 7, 4. Well, without even fully comprehending the words before me, I'm copying the page down to the letter in my notebook. Absent-mindedly, I begin to recall everything that happened so far with my new classmates. Ben carries himself with a lot of refinements and is easily my first pick as photograph partner. But that my girl, she doesn't seem to want to make friends. Of course, I can figure that out from the cold look she gave me yesterday, not to mention the rude hand gesture. Damien's very friendly, even though he can be a bit too enthusiastic sometimes. Even though my encounter with Liz was brief, I can tell she's dependable. My progress making friends, pretty good, all considered. But then there's Olivia. So far, she's an enigma. Coupled with the apparent history she has without the others, it makes me all the more curious about her. Liz said it would be a bad idea if got invested, but in the end, it's effectively gossip and hearsay. This had to come as something shock to me, but the sudden voice of reply snapped me back to my thought. The teacher looking down at wait a minute, Olivia's here too? As luck may have it, I share not one, but 2 classes with Olivia. More to see my girl in. God, this stream is gonna be the weirdest stream I've had in probably weeks. My best stream too. Other than the one in the end slip, but yeah, I'm black. Remember me. Must have been jaded from trying to read this textbook. I didn't even notice the girl in the wheelchair. She sits in the front row, diagonally in front of me. I don't think she noticed the strange twist of fate of her. Only the second day of the school year and already doodling in class again. She proceeds to pick up the piece of paper from Olivia's desk. Looks like she's drawing on it, though I can't tell what they are from where I'm sitting. Listen, Olivia, I know history isn't the most exciting subject to learn, but could you at least pretend you're taking notes? The only response I hear is a heavy sigh before leaning her head back down. The teacher returns to skulking around and hunches over a notebook. Although I don't think those notes she's taking, and no one would be do something like that. Totalitarian teacher patrolling around the room. It's just to get us all to focus, but I'm finding a losing battle to keep my eyelids from shutting. My jaws clenched so tight it could compress the loud yawn building inside from Miss Polling's skull. Skulks right past me. Right before my drowsiness can overtake me, though, I notice a moment in the corner of my eye. One of my glances at the teacher, whose eyes are roving over the opposite room, and scribble down something. The paper is folded into a neat and watches the next person carefully unfolds the sheet and scribbles on it before folding and passing again. Well, I await the anxious in my seat for the paper to get to me. It's a dangerous game, passing notes, so it's probably no seat. If I'm participating, does that make me a slacker? Let's do it 2 by side, makes it move it, and tosses the note over. But turning around and right then, he flinches and drops the hot potato on my desk in a flash. Nearly slammed my own paper over the page to cover it from sight. Miss Pockley continues the lecture about the raptors and humans eventually starting to get along because they traded. Oh. Sorry. Narcotically used or something like that. Oh. Something like that. I don't. And as you can see on the board here. As you can see on the board here. Now. I looked at my paper. Luckily, there's plenty of space left. As for what everyone has drawn, not so solid attempt at a race car. Rough sketches of some eyes, a bunch of doodles, names, stylized fonts I could only describe as graffiti, and of course, it's not high school. Graffiti. Yeah, what do you expect? With stink lines coming off of her. Yeesh, better not get caught with this. You said I'm wrong. Like, what should I draw? Oh, no, that's it. Do it right way. Why? I'm gonna break the ice bed. I don't really know anything about her. Get her to try again. Let's get a few things to sketch over here. Let's see. Oh no! Why are you making me draw? I'm horrible. Oh god, you're just gonna see how horrible of a drawer I am. Yeah, that makes sense. Worst piece of probably the worst drawing I've ever did. Yeah. Honestly, that's good for me. And done. I don't have a lot of room to work with, but apparently I admire my work. I find that I have a long way to go, and I feel like I'm being mocked by other doodles. Maybe I should like this. It's a run, alright. And here we go. She doesn't even look like just see it earlier. Her tail is side to side. Is that wagging? Alright, now she sees my sketch and possibly thinks I'm cool now. She's not trying to go out. Not much. We were just passing around. No, she wasn't even past detention. I don't know what the fuck this is. I just serving the class. What happened to him? Pull the window blinds and push the window screen up. Can talk to you. Sorry. Yep. Another happy. Another happy seat for. Seat 4 H4. Ow! Fuck! My desk. Good job, soldier. No, if we can, let's continue. We're on the second floor. We're on the second floor. I sink back into my seat and continue writing, mainly unadulterated fear on my experience from the wrath of the teacher. Man, I feel guilty for Olivia. I was the one who passed her the note after all. Motivation, I would try. I can always apologize after class. Ollie places the note, continues the lecture for another half hour. With 10 minutes left of class, I see Pauline look at the clock above. And so she wheels herself to the door and opens it and won't talk. Teacher must notice me watch her leave. Accommodations. Well, there's gonna any chance. Goes my chance of saying sorry to her. Depleted. I decided to focus on writing down my notes for the rest of the time left. I do wonder. She must notice my doodle. She just ignored it then. Class comes and goes. I head back home on the metro. Another day, another $1. About this time, past mini breakfast burrito. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna save it here. Yes. Because it is getting too really late. And I do wanna. And I'm gonna quit. Come on. Came in. Okay, there we go. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching this whenever this does go out. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye bye.